By the way, this hour, Bigfoot Jr. will be here. Not Bigfoot. Bigfoot Jr. is brother, I guess. How you doing, Bigfoot Jr.?
I'm doing good, it is. Hey, I just want to say, Howard, I was thinking someday that I'd like to have children of my own, it is. Because I'm getting sick and tired of having to kidnap and eat other people's.
Well, good to see you. You're as funny as your brother. That's Bigfoot Jr.
Well, Vermont, I wanted to say, too, that fucking state's been up my ass again. If he keeps this sit up, I'm going to rape his sister, New Hampshire.
Well, Bigfoot is upset with Vermont, Robin. I don't know if you know about that.
Is that right? Yeah. Well, I know he always has trouble with his state, but he's going to rape the sister?
He's going to rape New Hampshire. Well, we don't approve of that, Bigfoot Jr. All right. So where was I? Bigfoot Jr. will be hanging out with us if you need to speak to him, Robin.
Yeah.
Right? You'll be with us for a little bit?
Yeah, I'm right here. It is. Hey, and will someone tell me what's so good about phone sex it is? My balls, they keep on getting caught in the cord it is.
Well, I'm not even going to explain that. I'm not going to explain phone sex to you, Bigfoot Jr.
Well, would you explain this to me? The other day I went to a restaurant for an early bird special. What a fucking ripoff. I couldn't find no fucking birds anywhere.
You're a lot of fun. You're a good man. You're a good man. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, what else do I have to tell you? Oh, yes. I just think this is funny because there's a very clear line of who Richie Wilson likes now and who he doesn't.
Is that right?
And I always think a wedding brings out the best in people because there's three people. Like Scott the engineer is invited. Richard and Sal are invited.
Uh-huh.
JD was invited. I was invited. You were invited. I assume Fred, were you invited? Oh, is he gone? Where is Fred when you need him?
Fred's not here?
Where is he, Bigfoot Jr.?
I don't know about that guy, but I got a question for you, Howard. Would you rather fuck or eat a squirrel? Because it's a tie for me.
Yeah. Fred, were you invited to Richie Wilson's little shindig?
I'll tell you, I might be. I got like a save the date notice, but I don't think I don't have the official.
Well, then
thing.
you were, yeah.
Fred is so odd.
Why is that odd?
They don't send you a save the date if you're not invited.
Save the date and
no,
don't come.
they will do. No, they will do that.
Like that.
They go save the date and then they send you an official.
Well,
invite.
yeah, of course.
Right.
But when they send, Bigfoot Jr., do you understand him?
Yeah, I understand him perfectly clear. It is.
Yeah.
He speaks my language, this guy.
He's the only guy on the show you do understand, right?
Yeah, because I see Fred, he's always eating his pen caps, it is, and I thought I was the retarded one.
No, when you get a save the date, Fred, that means you were invited.
Okay, well.
Yeah, okay.
I misunderstood that.
Right, all right. Because, Robin, how many times have you gotten a save the date card and then
not gotten an invitation?
Right.
But it's not the same thing, is it?
Well, no, it's not, but it indicates you're invited.
So you just admitted it's not the same thing.
Well,
but they don't send save the dates to people they're not going to invite.
I can't believe I'm arguing about this. This is why I have limited contact with Fred.
And that's why I prefer it that way.
I like all the email I get. Why don't you talk more to Fred on the air? Well, you talk to him. Right, Bigfoot? Bigfoot Jr., I mean.
Yeah, that's right, Junior. Hey, I got a question. Where's Robin is? I can hear her voice, but I can't see her. Is she a dead ghost it is?
She's a dead ghost, that's right. This is the ghost of Robin.
All I know is that Robin, I can't see you, but if I find you, I'm going to fuck you like a wild mammal it is.
That's why I'm lost.
Well, Robin, you just stay away then. You want to hear from John Lieberman with some headlines? But so wait.
Wait a minute. Yeah, who don't we like?
So the following people, I'm assuming Fred's invited because he got to save the date.
Well, according to you, I am.
Right. Well, according to the universe, you are.
Okay.
Holy shit.
I never see anybody get so upset over nothing.
No, Fred, you're confused whether you were invited? You got to save the date.
I'm not confused. I was just telling you. That's your interpretation that I'm confused.
You because you're not invited.
What's that?
They sent you a save the date to torture you because you're not invited. They just want to go like,
is that what they did?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
All right. The three guys that I've determined out of the whole staff who aren't invited, Gary Delabate, Will,
Will,
and Steve Brandano. Like Jason was even invited.
Wow.
It's just Steve Brandano, Gary, and Will.
Isn't that interesting?
I was invited to it, but I was told not to save the date.
Oh, you got to not save the date card.
Yeah, I got on my card. It says, do not save date.
Fred is invited, I assume, if he got to save the date
Yes,
card.
yeah. They were mailed out about a week or two ago, so maybe
Fred doesn't know that.
I didn't get it.
Okay. Well,
No, you got saved the date.
No, I got one like months and months
the actual
and
invites
months
just
ago.
went out.
That just went out.
That's what I was talking about. I did not get that. Jerk off.
I'm not the jerk off, dude.
You're the jerk off.
Who's the jerk off?
You.
Big Fart Jr. Who's the jerk off?
Oh yeah, he's going to say he's going to go against you.
What do you mean you was the jerk off? I just jerked off out in the green room it is, so I guess it's me.
So why not Gary? Why not? I mean, like, if you're inviting it's almost like you've invited everyone.
we forgot Lisa G. She's off.
And Lisa G is off.
Yeah.
So, like, you sat down with a list of the staff and you decided, like, those 4 people are not coming.
Yeah.
Why? Okay, take them in any particular order you want. I want to hear your thoughts.
We'll start with Lisa G.
Right.
Would you want her yours?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, did you invite John Lieberman?
Lieberman, yeah. Lieberman's a fun guy. I love hanging out with him, and I socialize with him. I enjoy being around him, and after seeing him dance at the Christmas party, there's no way I wouldn't have him.
But the way I look at it is, if you're going to invite everyone, because you're basically inviting everyone, to leave those 4 people out is
It
such
makes
a
them
statement.
stick out.
You can't invite everybody. The place holds 150 people.
That's true.
Max.
Right.
So
So you have to have a cutoff.
you have to have a cutoff, and I wasn't invited to Will's wedding.
Right. Okay, that's fair enough.
That's fair enough.
That's a good rationale.
I like
right.
Steve, but we don't socialize out of the workplace.
But do you socialize with Fred?
No, but Fred and I have a lot of conversations about motorcycles and
Oh,
music,
really?
and we
I'm
walk.
so
to the,
sorry.
Like, and I also look at
See,
it like
he likes me, Howard, unlike you.
I also look at it with people who I would like to hang out with more.
But why not Gary? Do you guys have a genuine feud?
Not a feud. We're very cordial to each other in the workplace, and we're respectful to each other in work. But
Gary, what are you insulted at all? Seriously?
No, I totally expected not to be invited. I don't think. Listen, if this were 2 years ago, it probably would have been a whole different thing. I would have had it out with Richie, but he doesn't like me. I know that, which is probably why I don't like him. Although in the last 2 years, I think Richie has changed dramatically, and he's a much nicer guy than he was 2 years ago, and we get along fine.
I've heard you.
I did not expect to be invited.
First of
and
all,
I'm not insulted.
First of all, Richie, I think Gary, all jokes aside, is like one of the nicest fucking human beings on the planet.
He is.
How do you not like Gary?
he's taken a few shots at me.
He has?
Yeah, he has, and I don't hang out with him outside of the workplace.
What is it? What kind of shot does he take?
There was one time where you guys were playing the like some giant Super Bowl, the drunks after the game.
Right.
And for no reason, he just walks over to me and goes, "I see that you being that kind of guy." For no, like, it totally
I don't even
unsolicited.
understand, but it sounds like you said something, Gary.
And then
you know what? We had a weird incident at your wedding. I think that for me is where it started. That was when I realized he didn't like me.
What happened?
I went to go. He had a run-in with Sam Ben Ruby, and so I was standing next to him. I went to talk to him, and he gave me like the big palm, the hand, like get the fuck out of my face. I think he was like on the phone or something, which I didn't recognize, but it was really odd and really rude. And I was like, well, I remember leaving that night going, sort of fuck him, especially in light of what happened with him and Sam, because what happened with him and Sam was Sam went up to talk to him at your wedding, and Richie wouldn't respond, wouldn't acknowledge him.
Wow.
So Sam said, "Hey man, you're not going to talk to me?" And he goes, "I don't talk to you at work. Why would I talk to you here?" And he walked away.
no.
So you seem like one of the nicest guys too.
Here's the thing. Gary's taken shots at me way before that.
What's with Sam and the attitude? Sam's like one of the nicest guys too.
I've been here 15 years. I've never had an interaction with Sam.
Yeah, but he was
And then
trying to socialize
And
with you.
then one day I'm in the hall, and he just walked by and passed some obnoxious remark.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, so I was
what'd
like,
he
fuck
say?
you. I was doing some work, and I don't remember the exact remark, but he passed a snide remark. And the one time you speak to me in 15 years is some obnoxious remark, so
that's
fuck you.
different. I didn't know that.
That's
All right.
that's my
Okay,
attitude.
but at Howard's wedding, you can't just be cordially say yes or no and walk away. You were like making a scene, sort of.
Gary, did you see it or did you hear that?
He told me what happened.
Okay, so you didn't see it, so I wasn't making a scene. If I was making a scene, more people would have seen it, right?
It's true. That's why it's called a scene.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I don't remember taking shots at Richie, and I never really had anything against it, but I felt that he didn't like me, and I was sort of like, well, fuck him then.
But you weren't invited to Jason's wedding, so
No.
how come you're inviting
Well,
him?
Rachel's very fond of Jason. They email a lot. They they converse a lot.
Rachel,
yeah,
okay.
and John Hine, because Rachel and John Hine have a past history working together.
Right. Okay, that makes sense.
It is a method to the madness.
It's so great. I love it. Like there's like things that go on here, Robin. We have no idea.
I know the things out in the hall that happen between people. We don't have a clue.
Clue me in, because I'm interested. Because I respect you. You think Gary's lazy, right? Everyone says that.
No, I don't think he's lazy.
I've heard you criticize him behind his back. He's lazy.
I'll say this because I'm not going to shy away from anything. I think in the past few years, and I'll probably be the only one to vocally say it here out loud. I think he's gotten arrogant in the past few years.
Oh.
I think he's developed a little bit of an ego in the past few years.
That's interesting. I need to hear this feedback, because he works for me. So I need to. I don't see that.
I mean, like there was an incident once where I know he told the camera guy to turn it off so he could talk shit.
Right.
Like that was there was going to be a segment here once when a guy wanted to come in and perform some sort of fat injection surgery.
Yeah.
And it was on the schedule for a while, and I brought it up like that's an open surgery in the middle of a studio. We can't have it.
Right.
And then he bitched like, who the fuck is Richie Wilson to do my job?
Right.
I don't think that happened that way at all. But the other thing is, I think that sometimes when I got here, Howard, you told me to take more charge.
Right.
And I think some people see that as arrogance. When you have to be in charge, you have to tell people they can and can't do things. And when you used to be a different person, some people get a chip on their shoulder about it.
Well, it's not a chip on the shoulder. It's not, when you say turn the camera off so you can pass a comment saying, who the fuck is he? Then I got
have
an
no
issue.
idea what you're talking about. I genuinely have no idea what you're talking about. But I would say that if anybody would be the definition of a chip on their shoulder, it would be you, although I don't think that's true of you anymore. But I think there was a period of time where you had an enormous chip on your shoulder.
I mean, I always have
I think, again, I wouldn't be the only one to say that, too. But, again, I talked to Howard about this at dinner the other night. I don't think I've changed. I think you've changed.
Now, you know what's interesting? Last week during the Tabitha segment, you made a remark, Howard, saying, I wonder why nobody likes Richie.
Right.
And I went in the back and I said, I guarantee that came from Gary because they had dinner the night before and he talked shit.
No, he didn't. No, but I know that a couple of people said to me they don't like Richie Wilson. That he's a tough guy. And
I don't care. I don't care if they do or they don't. Like
Wasn't
when
Gary though?
Is that true?
Like when Gary said,
listen, people report to me.
Like when Gary said before,
Really?
Yeah.
Richie doesn't like me, so I don't like him. To me, that's immature and childish. If someone doesn't like me, I'll still like them because I don't care.
Yeah, but then you said you won't invite Will to your wedding because Will didn't invite you.
And
Jason didn't invite you to his wedding, but you invited Jason. So
did you hear 5 minutes ago when I said Rachel's very fond of Jason and has a rapport with him, so that's why she invited him?
But again, I understand. Jason and Will have always sort of, you're really going out of your way to single out people that you don't like.
Okay, so did you like Tom Chiusano?
I did.
Did you invite him to your wedding?
Did not.
Okay.
There you go. What does that mean?
I don't know.
That means there were a lot of people.
I thought he said he did like him. I'm sorry. I thought he said he did.
There were many people I liked that I did not invite to my wedding. I think that it's very clear that people you didn't.
So are you not inviting Gary as revenge for Tom?
No. I mean, I like Will. I like Will a lot.
Right. Anybody else? Will, are you insulted? Now's your time to speak up.
I mean, Will said it once. Will said it with his wedding list. There's an A team and a B team. You can't invite everybody.
You only left off 4 people.
Right. I mean,
right. You know what I mean? Like he left off 4 people you selected. It's interesting.
I wasn't offended until I heard the rest of the list, and I was like, "Geez,
you're on that list."
I thought
even Scott the engineer is invited.
Like I've hung out with Scott outside of work.
I understand that, but no one invites Scott the engineer to anything.
You're supposed to forget Scott.
Yeah, you're supposed to forget to invite him.
It's just weird. I think he has a little bit.
Tabitha Stevens was invited.
I think Richie has a little bit of beef with me, but he won't admit it. Like there was a long period there where he was just really kind of cold to me, and I said to him straight up, I said, "Did I do something to offend you?" And he said no. So what am I going to do? I take him at his word.
When he said that to me, I said maybe I have been kind of cold to standoffish, and we've been cool since then.
Yeah, we've been good.
I reflected, and I said, okay, maybe
I get it. I love you.
I'm sorry.
I do. I don't
there was an incident once with Gary where he even did something fucked up to Rachel.
Oh, really?
Oh, really? I didn't know that. What did he do?
She was in the green room getting her hair done for the bonus show. And he walks in, and this was seen by a few people. He goes, I need that chair you're sitting on. I need that chair you're sitting on. And okay, take the chair. It was so he can get a haircut by Tony in the other room.
Wow. I didn't know that.
That was just
that's not right.
That was a shit move.
That's a shit move. Gary, did you do that?
Possibly. I remember, but it's totally possible. Howard, there's a million places to sit now. And we needed a chair that moves, and that was the one.
No, you needed a chair.
Yeah,
well,
we.
Well, me and John. But it's not that big a deal. There's a whole sofa in there. And
well, you could say, hey, Ray.
She was getting her hair and makeup done. You can't get it on a sofa.
It went something more like this.
Doesn't matter. Gary needed a haircut.
It probably went something more like this. Do you mind if we borrow that chair? But Richie probably...
No. There were other people here. If they want to come in or if they want to say it happened that way...
All I know is this must be good because John Lieberman has his microphone out. He's like, he's ready to report.
He's ready to cover this one.
Bigfoot Jr., you believe this, what goes on here?
No, I can't believe it all it is, but I figured I could at least try to sum it up. Gary's professional relationship with Richie is like at a 9, but his personal relationship is like at a 2 it is.
Yeah, right. You know, you're right. You're making sense for one. Good for you. Bigfoot Jr., everybody. Well, anyway, I don't know what's going to happen. John Lieberman, do you know anything about this? Or is this news to him, too?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, all right. Here's the official news report on Richie's wedding.
All right.
Who knew? Who knew all this was
John
going
on
on?
top
It's
of this
interesting. Like, for the
already?
ones that you say, like, don't like me, then don't be nice to my face. To me, that's bullshit. If I don't like someone, they're going to know it.
It always
If I have to work with you, I'm not going to be a dick to you. I got to work with you. We just worked together yesterday. Should I be, hey, fuckhead, come in here and look at this? Or like, hey, let's go in and look at this together?
Okay, that's fine. We have, like I said earlier, we have a cordial, respectful, working relationship.
Can I ask you a question? Have you not noticed in the last year that I have made an effort to be nicer to you?
No.
Then that's you. That's who you are.
That's who I am.
He hasn't. You don't detect this new nice Gary?
No.
No.
New Bowie.
I actually thought I've gone out of my way to be nicer to Richie, but you know, I guess if you don't kiss his ass, it's not enough.
See, like, he gets all angry. Like it's childish to me. Like, I don't like you, so you don't like me, and you don't kiss. I never asked you to kiss my ass. Never once.
No, I didn't kiss your ass. I just said I made an effort to be nicer to you, and I think if somebody makes an effort to be nicer to you, and you rebuff that, that might be considered a little childish.
How have you been nicer?
Yeah, in what ways are you nice?
I've just been really. I think.
How many times have you invited me to your little man cave for a football thing? How many times have you invited me to lunch? How many times? No, answer the question.
I'm going to answer. How many times have I had people to my man cave? Once. I didn't invite
Really?
Brian,
Once?
Once. I didn't invite Brian Phelan. I didn't invite Doug. I didn't invite a ton of people.
Why do you want to go to his house?
No, I'm just saying.
I was there. It's horrible.
I know. I'm just saying.
That's a stupid thing because.
How could you say that?
I'm sorry. I forgot.
There's only 8 chairs and 4 bar stools, and the bar stools were taken.
But have you ever invited me once to hang out with you socially? Go to lunch, hang out, or anything? Have you ever?
But I don't hang out with any. I don't take JD to lunch. I don't take Tracy to lunch. I don't hang out socially. I don't live in the city. Where are the things that I've done here socially that you've seen me do with others, but not with you?
It's called, hey, let's go grab lunch at work or something. Just if you made a concerted effort to bury the hatchet, it would be nice.
I don't do that with Will and John and Jason, and I work with them every day.
Yeah, I get that, Richie.
He's always with John
point.
Hine. He can't be with you.
That's
Yeah, he's between you and John Hine. He wants to be with John Hine.
But even I gotta tell you, even the time I spent with John Hine,
I get
isn't
that.
here.
He's in love with John Hine, man.
Yeah.
Those two should get married. That's a bromance like I've never seen. John, what do you know about this? You're a newsman. You must be on top of this.
Yeah, we're on top of it. We've known about this for some time,
Oh,
Howard.
have you?
Right.
And in fact, we were going to bring it into headline to you today, but you got to it before. Look, I think Richie is a polarizing figure. I think a lot of people like him, and I think a lot of people dislike him.
Are you on top of who likes him and who doesn't?
I have a pretty good idea.
Who doesn't like him?
Who doesn't?
Who doesn't like
who
you? Well,
doesn't?
I think we just heard. I mean, I think Gary clearly,
Has a
has a
thing.
little disdain. I think the radio side more dislikes you, and the TV side likes you. And
Wow.
I think it's
Who
because
knew
of maybe
Richie was so involved?
Yeah, a polarizing
Richie
figure
is.
even.
Yeah, I think he can be intimidating to some. I think some
I
think
love
you're
this guy.
smug.
I mean, I just don't.
I
I
think-
don't take any. I don't.
You don't take any shit?
It's either black or white, man. Either.
And
with me.
you see, Richie has aligned himself with Ronnie, which also then.
Yeah, Ronnie's a good friend of
that
mine.
makes sense. So all
That
Well,
is where
is
the
that a
polarizing
dividing line?
fact. Yes, Robin.
Wow.
This is where the polarizing effect comes in because Richie has so closely aligned himself with Ronnie
Right.
that anybody who might not like Ronnie automatically associates Richie with the strip club Ronnie scene.
Yeah, because
like
Ronnie,
This is what's
Osmosis.
going on.
yeah, Ronnie is a polarizing figure too. Yeah. Oh, Ronnie.
Wait a minute.
Ronnie's behind
Are
this.
you saying a lot of people,
a lot of people don't like Ronnie then.
You're an idiot.
And by the way, Ronnie,
I'm
what
not
is with
doing
you
this
and
again.
John Lieberman?
I'm not doing it again,
You're
Howard.
out of line with him.
Number 3. Did you see what you're wearing?
Yeah, I see number 3. He comes up to me this morning. He says, I'm getting a number 3 emblazoned. He didn't use that word, of course.
Right.
put on the side of his sport jacket because Dale Earnhardt was known as the Intimidator, and I'm calling Ronnie the Intimidator.
Yeah, so because I'm friends with Richie, nobody likes Richie.
You
stupid man.
Howard, I don't want to get into this with Ronnie. All I said was...
Then why did you bring it up?
Because I was explaining why Richie is seen as a polarizing figure. Some people really like him, some do not, in part because of his association with you.
Are you saying people don't like Ronnie?
Well, Ronnie's got this new personality. Like, I hear him fighting with John Lieberman. You won't even talk to John Lieberman.
Fuck John Lieberman.
John's helping you.
I don't give a shit about fuck him.
You're out. You are a big
out
shot.
of line.
Yeah, I'm a big shot, right?
You got a little carried away.
Yes, I got carried away.
Ever since you got that TV deal. What happened to that deal?
No, ever since I got my pace car.
Oh, that's the thing. Why won't you talk about your pace car? Who gives a shit?
And Ronnie was seen, Howard. I now have it through two sources.
Yeah.
Ronnie was seen tooling around town recently in the pace car.
You're so full of shit. You're so full of shit.
So you're denying it?
When?
Are you denying it?
When?
Are you denying it?
When? Tell me when, and I'll tell you if I was out. When, asshole?
Have you, in the past 7 days,
you three,
been...
Look at you with a 3 on the side of your fucking headphones.
Richie, you hang around with Ronnie? How does that go?
Not anymore.
You're disassociating yourself.
Stupid.
Ronnie, what's the big deal with this pace car? When John asks you about it, why do you make such a big deal about it?
I want to know when he saw me out.
When did you see him
I
out?
just said I did not see you. My sources saw you.
When did your sources see me?
Sources?
Over the past...
Sources, man. When?
I can't even have a conversation with you,
You're
Ronnie.
an idiot, that's why.
I will not resort back to the personal attacks. This is an old shtick.
Right. Yeah,
Here's the thing.
Right.
Howard, I have two sources who have seen Ronald out in public over the past 7 days. Have you been out in the car over the past 7 days?
What a moron.
Have you been out in your car?
I might have been.
All right, so there you go.
Thank you.
Why is it such a big deal that
What's
you're driving
the big
around in your
deal?
car?
Why is it such a big deal to him?
Because you keep resisting talking about it.
Because it's nobody's business.
The issue is this, Howard.
I saw that car.
You didn't see shit.
Yeah, I seen it
You didn't
too.
see anything.
You saw it?
Yeah, I saw Ronnie driving that stupid pace car the other day. It was made by Matchbox. I didn't write this stuff.
The issue is this, Howard. Ronnie is going out to Vegas this weekend for the block party. I was assigned to cover this weekend in Vegas.
I know, and he's saying that he won't
have you?
He has unilaterally somehow decided that I will not be let in to cover this event.
If you're not going in, I'm putting an end to the block party. What do you think of that? And it only helps the block party because he'll have something to fucking say on stage when he sees you there.
And we'll know what went on.
Right.
You
are letting him in to the block party. No ands, ifs, or buts.
I might let him in, but
that's damn right.
Somebody might let him out.
He's covering it.
My God.
Ronnie, he's carried away.
Yeah,
I'm a big shot.
Like the Godfather.
Yeah, it's me.
Yeah.
I will be there covering it. And what I like is, Ronnie, when you say you're in charge of something...
I didn't say I was in charge.
Well, you just said you had the power to get me out of there.
Yeah, but I didn't say I was in charge.
But when there's issues like with Scott the Engineer's pay, you defer and say, I'm not a decision maker.
That has nothing to do with me with the pay.
Are you or are you not a decision maker in terms of the block party?
In your case, yeah.
Okay, see, it's a case by case.
Exactly.
You assert your power when you wish.
Yes.
Well, we were talking about Richie Wilson's wedding, which...
but I don't know how...
I can't wait for Richie's wedding, man.
It should be
it's
a lot of
great,
fun, I'm sure.
Yeah, but
I already
Ronnie...
prepared a speech, everything.
Oh, really?
No kidding.
I'm in the wedding party, man.
I'm getting a poem.
Yes.
Are you?
Yeah.
You're an
Ronnie's in
usher?
the wedding party?
Hell yeah, man.
He's the ring boy.
Richie, will you tell Howard what Ronnie wrote on his RSVP card? You have to hear this, Howard.
Go ahead.
The RSVP card was a postcard,
Right.
so
Yeah.
everybody could see it, and he writes on the back, like, fuck you, dick ass, or I can't wait, you dick ass.
Oh, my God. That's in the regular post.
Because that's what goes on between us,
but his
man.
wife's going to see.
She
But
calls
it's in
me
the
dick
mail.
ass.
No, the Postal Service
It's
will
in the
see it. It's
mail.
a postcard.
Oh, my
Everybody's
God. The Postal Service will see it. Oh, my God. Oh, John.
Why do you write something like that? You become a whole thing.
Yeah, I became a whole thing,
be a
man. A
little
whole thing I became.
Well,
class.
there is one thing that's clear.
I can't wait
You
for
can't
this
talk
wedding.
to Ronnie anymore.
Yeah. No, you can't.
Nah.
Shot.
Can't talk to me.
Well,
Your sources.
Were they right?
You're an idiot.
Were they
Where
right?
did they see me? Where did they see me? Where did they see me?
Were they right? Were they correct?
You're guessing.
Were
You're guessing. Who are your sources, and where did they see me?
A, I'm never giving up my sources.
Okay, where
B,
did they see
I
me,
have
idiot?
locations and times and places.
Well, let me hear
where
them.
All right,
your car was
Let me
seen.
hear them.
Anyway,
Let me hear them.
I'm done.
Yeah,
with
you're
that.
done because you don't have the information.
There are more important things to
Bullshit.
talk about.
Bullshit.
What was he doing in the pace car?
Bullshit. What was
did
I
your
doing?
sources
He was
say?
just driving.
Yeah,
just
I was
tooling
just
around.
driving, tooling around. Yeah.
In a T-shirt with his tattoos exposed.
What a moron. You are a moron. You are a moron.
Ronnie, your personal attacks are old.
Okay.
Bigfoot Jr. is getting upset.
Would you please give me the times and the dates and where?
Why?
Why not? You want me to answer?
You know where you were in your car.
No, I don't.
Car.
You were pacing.
Yeah, I was pacing with the pace.
Bigfoot Jr., I apologize. It's upsetting to you. You have limited intelligence, and this has got to sound moronic even to you.
Does anyone have ketchup for my scabies? It is.
You know, he has scabies. That's
Good for him.
Yeah, you have scabies. That's very serious.
Glad he's sitting next to you.
I know. I'm nervous.
There's one on your desk right now, Howard. Can you give it back? It is.
You're getting attached to them?
Yeah, they're my own little friends.
Yeah, well. Anyway, John, you have anything to add about Ronnie or
Richie
Wilson?
and his...
Right.
Yeah, think of something good,
friendliness.
John. Go ahead. I see the wheels turning. Go ahead.
Oh, you know what, Ronnie? Get over it.
Just that Ronnie apparently is writing the wedding speech from the toilet. That's where he is composing this.
Is he really going to give a speech?
Yeah.
And is he really in the wedding party?
Yeah, he is.
Wow. You're that close with Ronnie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm at his house all the time. We're good friends.
If Gary would have you over, maybe he'd get to go to the wedding.
True.
Yeah.
Because when am I polarized like him?
Polarizing.
Yeah, like sunglasses. You're polar.
Right.
You're a weirdo, Lieberman. I swear to God.
Yeah, Tom, you're on the air in Boston.
Isn't Rachel that piece of ass girl that works for them too, and they kind of made him to marry her or something like that? Like he was dragging his ass?
He did. Richie did drag his ass. He
Dragged
had
my
trouble.
ass for a long
He
time.
was dragging his ass for a
But
long
now
time.
he's completely on board.
And Rachel is a piece of ass.
I even told Rachel to break up with him a long time ago.
Did?
Yeah.
Why? And now you're in the wedding party.
Yeah.
Right.
Howard, one more thing. Great job on AGC. What's his name? Asking that. Are you ever going to punish him for what he did? I mean, seriously, keep him off the air for like a month.
What did he do?
Well, when he went to AGT and was banging that girl in the, up against the building, total disrespect for you.
Nah, I don't care.
Are you ever going to just keep him off for a month? Because you know he's on hold every day.
No, he's not on hold every day, and him banging a girl at AGT is just—he's ass napkin Ed. That's what he does. The idea that any girl would bang him is more remarkable than anything else. Yes, John.
I was going to say, Ass Napkin Ed is taking a train, we have learned, from upstate New York all the way out to Vegas. It's going to take him 5 days to get there
Wow.
for the block party this weekend, which I'll be covering.
He wants
Good
to be
for
with
you,
Ron.
John.
Good. That's a promotion.
I said good
Ronnie.
for you, John.
No. Wow.
Good for you, John.
Do you understand we're a radio station and that John has to do his job and report on
Good for
everybody?
John.
Do you get
You're
that?
the only one. I mean, I can ask questions of anybody else back there, and they'll give an answer.
Oh, please.
You're the only one.
Come on now. You know that's
I
not
can
true,
ask-
you liar.
I can ask
you
Tim
lie.
Sabian, who
what
is
about,
the boss.
You ask Benji, you never get a straight
I
answer
can
half
ask,
the time.
I can ask Tim Sabian,
Such
the
a
boss,
liar. You're such
about
a liar.
shitting
You
or,
lie.
or
You're
pissing
such
in
a
the
li-
woods during
yeah,
golf.
right. Yeah,
and he'll
okay.
answer me.
Yeah, right. He really answered you about shitting on the wall. Yeah.
And I can ask Will about slamming his golf clubs and making a scene at a private country club, and he'll answer
good
me.
for you. Good for you,
But you
boy.
won't answer me.
Good for you, boy.
Boy.
What?
Boy.
Richie, how do you hang out at Ronnie's house? I mean, what goes on there?
Richie's as crazy as I am, man.
Is he?
Oh, Richie's nuts.
Didn't strike
You don't
me that
even
way.
know.
I don't believe that.
Oh, you better believe it.
Give me an example of him being crazy. What does he do?
I don't know. I can't. Yeah, believe me, Richie's crazy.
Did he ever bang Rachel in front of you?
No.
All right, ain't that crazy.
He's not
No.
that crazy.
Right.
You've been in the pace car, right?
I haven't sat in it, but I looked inside and I got to see it.
Exactly. You're one of the only people here who has seen it.
Like, like a Bigfoot sighting.
Ooh, that's great.
Have you ever seen Rachel naked?
No.
No, you've seen her in bikinis and stuff.
Yeah,
Oh, bikini, yeah. Have you
Bikinis.
seen her topless?
No.
Almost.
What do you
Almost.
mean?
He
right.
actually took her shopping for wedding
Oh,
dresses.
right. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a thing for your wife.
No, I don't. We're friends.
Oh, bullshit.
We're good friends.
You ever see Richie naked?
No.
Topless?
You want to?
No.
Topless.
All right, boys.
I want to see John naked.
What is wrong with you? Last thing on the wedding, Richie.
That's a good question.
Yeah, Richie. What's wrong with you?
Go ahead, quickly, because I gotta move on. I got a ton of stuff to get.
You invited everybody in the newsroom except Lisa G.
Yeah.
Is this a long-standing feud?
It's not a feud. It's just that
But you're singling her out.
you invite people that I hang out with Shuli. I like John a lot. I want to hang out more with John.
Why?
Lisa is just, I don't know, just kind
You
of,
should have invited Lisa.
in my personal opinion, she's kind of a dud.
Invite, I can bang her at your wedding.
Ronnie would do that.
Yeah, I would. Right
it
on
would
the
be
table.
And I'll be there with a microphone.
Yeah. No, you're not working that night. You'll be dancing like at the Christmas party.
All right, guys.
Drunken bitch.
Listen, you two will probably be all over each other at the fucking wedding.
Yes,
You'll see.
they'll be
Yeah.
Ronnie
Oh,
and John.
yeah.
Yeah, weren't they slow dancing together at the Christmas party?
Yeah,
Yeah, we would.
That was before.
That was before.
That
Yeah,
was before Ronnie turned into the Intimidator.
Yeah, number 3. That's why you're wearing headphones to say number 3 on them.
All right.
You're
Thank you.
scared. Look at you.
Yeah, I'm scared of you.
Look at you. I didn't say you were scared. I mean, that's what you've been putting up all over the place.
I said
You've been intimidated.
No, you're like a paper. You're like a paper tiger. You're a paper tiger. You'll go on Twitter and say stuff, but then out in the halls
Dude,
you'll
I'm
just say
saying
no
it right
comment.
here. I'm saying it right here. What
Paper
are you fucking
tiger.
talking about?
Paper tiger.
Bullshit artist. Bullshit
All right, Ronnie.
artist.
Thank you.
Thank
Guys,
you, Ronald.
All right, I got to take a break. We'll be back in a few minutes. I got to calm down from all this nonsense. Goodbye.
John,
Yes.
the relationship between you and Ronald Munn has become quite contentious. I think it's safe to say that. It's fair to say that.
I thought we were getting along well. I mean, we did get along well at the Christmas party, and then since then it's kind of deteriorated because he finds me very annoying. I feel like I'm just doing my job, and sometimes I egg him on a little bit on Twitter or in person, but his venom is really something. I don't think I've ever seen anything like it.
Well, I think what offends you the most is that the attacks have become personal. It's not about the job that you're doing all the time now. It's about you. He's calling you a dummy, a jerk.
An idiot.
Right.
Yeah, dummy, jerk, idiot. And the funny thing is that he's trying to attack my work and the credibility of my stories, but he hasn't once been able to say that any story I put on the air wasn't true or wasn't accurate. So that's one part. He hasn't been able to discredit any of my stories. So then he resorts to the name calling. The idiot, the jerk, the moron. To me, that's out of line, and I think you heard Howard agree with that too.
Fuck him. That's what I say.
Howard pointed to the fact that you're angry with John for simply doing his job. Do you agree with that?
No.
Why not? Explain.
He keeps making these statements that he's got sources and times and dates and shit. I don't ask to see it. I didn't ask for your source, dipshit.
But that's what journalists do.
Let me see the times and the dates and where I was. Okay, Mr. Journalist asshole. What? Let me see the times and the dates.
Journalist asshole.
Hey, relax. I am. Relax. Go get me the times and the dates, you idiot.
So let me play devil's advocate. If he goes and grabs these times and these dates,
And I said I would answer yes or no if I was there.
but at the end of the day, will that change your opinion on John Lieberman?
No, he's still an asshole.
Sometimes when discussions like these happen, it can resolve some tension, some issues. Do you feel like any of that occurred between you and Gary today? Did it relieve anything? Was it good to air it out in the open?
No, because it could have escalated to something even bigger. I know that. You know that. And I tried to take the high road, but when asked a question, I'm going to give the best honest answer that I can. And I know when you go to talk to him, he's going to give a snide remark or say something snarky or something, try to put me down, and I don't care. Look, you either like somebody or you don't like the person, and you can't like everybody. It's impossible. And not everybody's going to like you. So the people that like me, great, cool. The people that don't like me, if there are those people out there, they're chicken shits and pussies for coming at me with smiles and talking behind my back.
I said I thought I was being nicer to him, and I said I thought he's
changed in the last year or two, and I think those are both positive things. I don't know if he saw them as positives.
Prior to that, during times when you said Richie had a big chip on his shoulder, what was it like to be around him?
You got to watch what you say because he gets angry. He just, you can piss him off. And I was sort of like, well, I'm in charge here. Why do I have to walk on eggshells around him? But he doesn't really work for me, so I don't really have any power over him. And so it's just a matter of coexisting and getting the job done, which I think we've done. However we feel about each other, I will say this: it's never affected the job that either one of us has done here.
As far as your relationship with Gary and some of the things that happened in the past, do you feel as if he's glossing over them and choosing not to remember them the same way as you, or do you think he legitimately doesn't realize that he was rude to you on several occasions?
I think there's a big case of selective memory here. I think he remembers things the way he wants to remember them. Hey, look, how many times during the show will he come in and say, oh, I know, it's this, and he's dead wrong. Selective memory, I'm just calling it with that.
Some of the things that he pointed to as far as maybe comments you made or ways you treated him, you don't seem to remember them the same way.
Well, I think that when, we all break each other's balls here. Right, so the comment, like when after the Giants parade, I could see you be one of those guys. Like Will and I, and a lot of people can make that comment. So if you like each other, it's a funny comment. If you don't like each other, then you take it very personally. I probably made the comment liking him, not knowing he didn't like me. So it's I think that if you don't like somebody, everything they say is magnified.
Merman, yo. It doesn't seem as though things got resolved. I mean, you guys are cool, but you still believe there was some underlying beef.
Listen, this is clearly a move, like a fuck you move, to me. He could say it's, what was his excuse again? Oh, I didn't invite him to my wedding, and then Rachel and Jason are close, but, when fucking Scott's getting invited, John Lieberman, who's probably been here less than a year, I hung out with Richie I've been here over 10 years, and we hung out all the time early on. And yes, I didn't invite him to my wedding, but I didn't invite a lot of people here. He seems to have invited everybody but 3 people. So when Tabitha Stevens is invited to the wedding, and I'm not, like, how can I not be like, well, what the fuck? That's definitely a fuck you to you.
As far as Will's lack of invitation, I think the one thing that got to him is the fact that there are only, 4 people, or he's one of the uninvited 4. Whereas with his wedding, I think he had to make a lot more cuts, just given his scenario. Do you see it from his perspective at all? I
kind of can, but also when you come out and say, wow, I wasn't invited to your wedding, grow up. You weren't invited. You're not going to be invited to every party. You're not going to be invited to everything that goes on. That's just the way life is. And it's my wedding. I'm inviting who I want. It's not a Stern Show staff wedding. It's my wedding. So I want to invite who I'm going to invite. I wasn't invited to Will's wedding when he invited a lot of other people from here. Did you go?
Yes.
There you go. And I've known Will a lot longer than you have. So what right does he have to get pissed at me? I mean, I'm not mad at the guy. I respect him for the fact that he came in and he said what he had to say. Like, that takes balls to do. And I respect that about the guy.
Steve-O, who's become lost in this limited list of the uninvited.
Right.
It's yourself.
Yeah.
An innocent guy, a guy who goes about his business for the most part around here.
For the most part.
Pretty much gets along with everyone.
Yeah.
Do you feel hurt by your diss?
Oh, see, it's very weird. At the beginning of the day, somebody came around and said, were you invited to Richie Wilson's wedding? And I said, no, but that's okay. I wouldn't expect to be. And I kind of felt pretty much what Richie said on the air, where, like, we get along, but I wouldn't expect to be invited to the wedding. Then, like, as it goes on, they go, all right, Will's not invited. Well, let me go. Lisa G's not invited, who I know Richie doesn't like. Gary's not invited, who I know Richie doesn't like. Will's not invited, who, I don't know, I'm on the fence on whether Richie likes or not. And then me. So then the question is either you're the one guy who didn't get invited, or Richie doesn't like me. So then as the day went on, it was more like, what's the deal, you know? But then, you know, he went on the air and talked, and he, you know, I was like, okay, now we'll find out. And like I expected, he didn't have anything bad to say. Richie walked by during that, too.
I know.
If I were to invite everybody here from work plus a guest, that would take up 75 of the slots already. Right. So you just have to narrow it down. If it was a giant place that held 500 people, pretty much everybody from here except Gary and Lisa G would be invited.
Good morning, everybody. Oh, it's so great getting up super early in the morning to be here with you.
That's right.
I love it. Big show today.
Want to be the first to say good morning.
Good morning. Yeah. Well, where did we last leave you? Tuesday. Yeah.
It was that long ago.
It was that long ago. We left you on Tuesday. Lest anyone think I wasn't working, I was.
I saw you working.
Yeah.
I went and watched you work.
Yeah. Robin was with me over at AGT. Which Judd Apatow says I shouldn't talk about because he's such a genius.
Oh, really?
He tweeted.
Decided that
He tweeted his opinion.
You shouldn't talk about AGT?
Yeah, I shouldn't talk about America's Got Talent. No, I only spend half my life there. I won't talk about it. That's the problem with elitist Hollywood guys. They get to be on movie sets and live exciting lives. And guys like me, who basically are sequestered, when we finally get on something cool and we're doing something cool.
You're excited about it.
Yeah, that's what I do. I talk about my life and what's going on. And if you don't like it, and you're supposedly a friend of mine, shut the fuck up and don't listen. It's so simple.
Did he say something bad?
No, he tweeted out that I talk about AGT too much. And it's like, well, okay, maybe I do. But, hey, man, do I talk about that last shitty film you made? I keep it to myself. Which, by the way, was the one with Adam Sandler. What was that? The fucking...
Jack and Jill, did he do that one?
No.
Was it Funny People?
Funny People. I mean, the worst movie ever made. And it's like, you know... His criticism of me talking about AGT is that I go on and on. You ever see the movie Funny People? You talk about going on and on. I mean, I'll take advice from somebody who didn't go on and on in their movie. I mean, come on, Judd. You know, I don't put my wife in every project I do either.
I didn't know he did that.
Yeah. He puts his wife in every... But that's who employs his wife. He does. He puts her in everything. But okay, I don't sit there and dwell on it. I'm a Judd fan, but I don't call him out on every artistic decision he makes. Turn the fucking channel.
Not everything's a gem.
Yeah, hey, maybe my show's not that good anymore. Just shut the fuck up and tune into somebody else's show.
No, I meant for Judd. Everything's not a gem.
No, I don't say that I make every right decision. I come on the air and talk about what's on my mind. And if you're not down with it, get the fuck off my channel.
You don't want to be in that conversation.
Yeah, that's all. No need to, whack me from the side of the head. You know, then it got in the newspaper that Judd Apatow thinks I blow. And, and he's a big fan. He's been listening since he's, 12 or something.
Uh-huh.
And I'm proud of that. And I like that. And I like Judd. But what kind of bro are you, dickwad?
Right. Maybe say it off air.
Yeah.
Or out of Twitter.
Yeah. So fuck off and you're not my friend. Scumbag. Everybody's got an opinion. Got an opinion. Keep it to yourself. I mean... Do I talk about that movie with Adam Sandler?
Creative people shouldn't necessarily do that to each other.
I mean, the worst film ever. What is it called again? I keep blanking out.
You say Funny People.
Funny People. Like it was 3 movies in one. All over the place. Funny People.
That's your review. 3 movies in one.
Oh, my God. Did you try and sit through that movie? Rent that movie and try and sit through it. I defy you to sit through the entire thing. Funny People. He's telling me what people can sit through. When you've got a perfect track record, we'll listen to you. Cocksucker. Fuck. I was just like, what a dick.
How about criticizing some of your fellow movie makers?
Oh, no. Because he's sucking dick over in Hollywood. Like all the rest of them. Yeah, great.
Do something brave.
Yeah. Crazy. Yeah, no. Criticize somebody who, has to do with filmmaking. No. They need their budget. What am I going to tell you? Anyway, that kind of ticked me off.
Oh.
It's one thing you want to call me or something and say something, or, you just kind of tune out.
Don't even call. I mean,
yeah,
so
or
you
just
don't
tune
like
out.
this particular...
Yeah, this is the phase of my life. When I made the movie Private Parts, I talked about it a lot. When I did the Channel 9 shows, I talked about it a lot. Because I was there all day. That's what I do. I talk about what's going on in my life. And I admit, I know I'm not for everyone on every subject and that you might tune out. So what?
You got to talk about what you're interested in.
That's it. I mean, what am I going to tell you? To me, it was interesting. I mean, to me, it's interesting that Robin showed up at AGT and if she had a good time or not, or, that kind of thing. I don't know. All right, I'm back. What the hell? I don't need to You're the only guy from the show who didn't show up at America's Got Talent, JD. What happened? I thought for sure I'd see you there.
I wasn't. Oh. Sorry. Well,
I love talking to you.
It's so loud. Yeah, I was doing stuff here, and it wasn't. I didn't really want to sit around for the taping and whatnot. I just did my work here.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean, it's fine with me. I just figured you'd show up. You'd be curious, I mean, everyone else who works here was there.
Well, not everyone,
and
I don't think.
I mean, quite frankly, I admire the fact that you were working.
Plus, I knew, a lot of people wanted to go, and I was mildly interested, so I thought better for people that have way more interest go, and, I'll hang back. It's fine.
Yeah. Can you believe he got laid twice?
How did he do it?
How do he do it?
Hey, I got.
You're so vocabulary challenged.
I got some skills,
Yeah. We would hope that you'd put them on display here.
That's not my main job, Robin.
All right, JD.
Earning that money.
By the way, I'm proud of you that you didn't show up and you were working. Serious.
Okay. All right.
Wow.
Did you?
Thank you.
You'd be a good judge at America's Got Talent.
No, I wouldn't.
I'm going to recommend you.
Oh, I will watch the shows when they come out, and I'll see it then.
Yeah, maybe you'll come to one of the live shows. You'll see.
Maybe.
We'll see.
Or maybe he'll be like your parents.
Right. Well, I saw enough. I had enough of that. Oh, my God. Well, I'm done traveling around the country except for one more trip to Vegas.
That's right. You do have the big Vegas week.
Yeah. So that's cool.
Party out there?
No, it's all work. They
okay.
work you from 9. What do you mean, okay?
Okay.
What do you think? I'm lying?
No. I'm just saying you after the work.
No, you're tied up to 10 o'clock at night or 11 o'clock at night.
And then you have to come back and do it again the next day.
Yeah, 9 in the morning. So
that's not good.
No. No time for fun.
No time. No time for sin in Sin City.
No, they pay you a lot of money, but they keep you working the whole time. They get their money's worth.
You're in Vegas, but you're never going to see it.
No, it makes no sense.
Might as well be anywhere.
Might as well be in Newark. JD, you been in touch with those gals that you hooked up with?
I'm still in contact. Yes.
He puts on his love voice when I ask him.
That's a love voice.
I got something going on.
Your voice changes.
I'm working it out. I'm working it out. I'm just saying. You put on a different voice, like it gets all.
No different.
I mean, how does he call them?
Hello.
It's a lot of texting. I'm better through text, than talk.
Are you still working both of them, or are you just talking to the one?
I've mainly been in contact with the one in Chicago.
Right. How often you talk?
Here and there. Texts here and there.
Every day, or?
Like maybe once a day.
Wow.
What do you text?
I love you.
Different stuff.
I love you.
No, I don't love her.
I'm in love with you.
What, do you just tell her what you're up to, or what do you say?
How are you not in love with her already? Because like when I was in your situation where I was just a fucking mess, I fell in love with anyone who had sex with me.
Well, I mean, I like her,
Right.
but I just.
How do you not fall in love?
Listen, I understand we live in two different places, and I'm more worried about other things.
Did the one in Arizona contact you and say, "Hey, I hear you like the one in Chicago better"? Like,
no, because that was sort of the first time I said something. I mean, on air, right. But I sort of said something like that back in Arizona. But do you
ever know what he's talking about?
No, what is he saying?
Like, do you think I know what he's talking about? Like, I think you know what he's talking about.
No, I don't know
anything.
I still don't know if he's done anything with the girl in Arizona.
Right. Have you texted or called the girl in Arizona?
Yes.
Okay. How often are you in touch with her?
I mean, I don't think. We haven't texted since last week, since like Tuesday or Wednesday of last week.
Right. And did you tell her personally that do you like the other girl more, or you don't even bring that up?
I didn't really put it like that. I just said, how I was with someone the previous night, and that sort of thing.
Oh, you were honest. Well,
yeah.
You're different than most guys. Most guys would just not even bring that up.
No, I mean, I like to be pretty honest. I don't want to lead What's the word?
What the fuck happened to you, man?
I don't like to. I don't like to deceive anyone, or you know what I mean.
Not deceive. I mean, I like, and then you know, like kind of, and then maybe 7 days.
You know what it is? You're an honest guy, but no one understands it.
Oh well,
because no one can understand you.
Is it that he knows so many words he can't grab the one he wants?
No, I think it's just the opposite. He doesn't know any words.
I grabbed deceive. I grabbed the one I wanted that time.
But JD, that's not a difficult word.
What do you want from me? Sometimes
actually,
the words don't come so fast.
I don't understand something.
Yes.
So you were with the girl from Arizona. You know, you had something going on with her, and you have something going on with the girl in Chicago.
Yes.
Why can't you just kind of let things ride?
Yeah, they're both long distance.
No,
like all of a sudden you're calling and breaking up with the one.
No. I'm just, you know.
Bad news. I can't fuck you anymore.
No.
Sorry.
Was the text.
My seat is exclusive to Chicago.
There's more. Listen, the girl in Arizona is lovely and beautiful and very nice. But there's more of a connection between me and the girl in Chicago than there was.
Right.
The one,
it's a closer flight.
Anybody talking about getting together again with the one in Chicago?
Yeah, we've talked. Yeah.
When's the next rendezvous?
Whenever. I don't know. Different schedules. I don't know.
Hello, I'm sorry I have to tell you this, girl in Arizona, but I'm 3,000 miles away from a different girl and have a similar relationship. And I don't know, I got to break up with you. Wow. Complicated, all this love.
Well, talking about it on air doesn't help.
Do you think about the girl from Chicago all the time?
I mean, not all the time, you know.
But a lot of the day? Like, does she pop into your mind?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
What do you text?
Loving feelings could be developing.
Yeah, but what does he text? I mean,
I'm not getting. There's no like
any kind of sexting going on.
I really don't. I don't want to get into.
So it is sexting.
It's not. You don't know what anything is, Robin.
Dreaming of your tongue on my taint.
Let's hear about your sexting, Robin. Are you sexting with anyone?
I don't sext.
Well, I'm sorry then. I don't know what to say.
Do you beat off to her?
No.
You haven't beat off to her yet?
Not yet. No.
Get the fuck out of here. You didn't beat off all weekend?
I didn't say that.
And you didn't think about her?
I'm really not getting. I don't know. Oh, God.
I beat off last night.
It's good for you.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Just watching you porn again.
Talk about that.
Word.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, I wasn't watching babysitter porn. I watched, what was the theme of this one? I don't even remember. It was some young lady.
Girl from Chicago?
Oh, I know what it was. It was one of those where the girl comes in, she wants to be a porn star, so the guy sets up a fake audition for her.
Oh, those.
And right away she's blowing up. She was pretty hot, too.
Or they black out the guy's face.
Yeah. But it turns out, it even says up front, this is not a real porn audition. They're scamming her. And they go, and it's real funny.
Were you laughing?
Yeah, I was hysterical. I was laughing at myself, like standing there with my penis out and rubbing it. But I had to get the poison out. Yeah. You got a whole thing going on, brother.
Well, no, he had a thing going on, but he decided to drop Arizona.
Yeah, I would have kept the Arizona girl in rotation.
Listen, you can't have much of a rotation, you know, if they're a million miles away or whatever.
Yeah, but that's my point. So you keep her on, you keep her sort of like, hey.
No, I'm on good terms. We're on good terms. Yeah. And, whatever. Listen, I'm not saying nothing will ever happen,
right.
I'm just saying I haven't talked to her that much.
Yeah. You just have more of a connection with the girl from Chicago.
Yes.
Connection.
Well, whatever. Leave me alone.
How can you have a connection? You can't even talk.
I know.
You know what I mean? What kind of connection could there be?
He tweets better than he talks.
So what are you guys tweeting about? I can't wait to see you again.
Texting.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
How you doing? Seeing our different.
You ever ask her like, what she's wearing and shit?
I'm sure I have, yes.
Yeah, sure.
She
ever wearing like nothing and she goes, I'm naked.
Yeah, I'm at the office naked.
And I'm all wet.
I haven't washed my beard since I got back.
My beard. It's like a wild mountain man. Are you exclusive to her?
No,
Is she exclusive to you? You don't know?
No, I think we're just whatever. It's not nothing. No one's exclusive.
Mm-hmm. So if you met someone
from New Jersey, goodbye Chicago.
Did she say to you like, "I'm not going to have sex with other guys"? And I mean,
No.
Does she want to be your girlfriend?
No.
No.
Doesn't push for that or anything.
Okay, hey man, that's cool. It's all cool.
All right.
Okay. There it is. Now you got an update on JD's
We now
letter?
know that JD didn't go to AGT.
Whatever. I was working in Texan.
Big news.
It was big news.
Okay, all right.
Around here, anyway.
It was fun to see everybody else
I think
there.
it was bigger news to just certain people, but that's fine.
Right. All right. I think even Will Murray was there.
Will was there.
Okay, that's fine. They wanted to go. They were raring to go.
What'd you do this weekend? Anything?
No.
Yeah.
Played Tiger Woods golf.
Oh, yeah? How is that?
That's good. It's all right.
You like golf that
I'm getting
much?
better. I'm getting better. Yeah, I like all sports pretty much.
But on a video game, he likes it. Like, you don't actually golf. do
Oh,
you?
no. I tried golfing once with my dad. I went to the driving range a couple years ago, and I did a blister on my thumb.
Right. So what do? You just buy the video game of golf.
Yes.
I'm the Eli Manning of Wii.
Hey, man. If I can win the Masters on the video game, I'll do it there.
All right, man. Cool. Sounds like a pretty cool weekend.
Okay.
Texting some chick in Chicago. And
I pulled a hamstring.
Dear, what's her first name? We don't do that. Dear girl from Chicago, I am now winning the Masters.
When I win the cup, you'll get a good fucking.
He's like the real Tiger Woods. Get a girl in every city. And are you doing more Ronnie block parties?
I'm sure I will. I haven't confirmed any
dates,
future ones yet, but I'm sure there will be more on the horizon.
Cool.
I will make announcements whenever they need to be announced.
All right.
Why is he all of a sudden interested?
Listen, it's okay. It's fine. If Ronnie's there, it's much. I just let him do his thing. That's fine.
Dear sweetheart, I just played 18 holes. Man, are my thumbs tired. What a workout. I'm going to go have something to eat.
Carpal tunnel.
How many hours do you play on the...
I did like maybe an hour at the most.
Bullshit.
No, I don't want my PlayStation 3 to overheat or something.
Right. Imagine his PlayStation 3 blew up. How old are you? How old are you?
I'm 32 years old.
32.
His PlayStation might overheat.
I can't wait to see you again, my darling, when you can take your beautiful place next to me at PlayStation.
It's also my DVD player, too.
Do you have two controls on there?
I only have one.
So if she visits... You know,
I
would love to plug you in, but I can't.
You'll have to sit in the corner.
If someone
and play with yourself.
If someone visits, I will get a second controller. That's when you know it's serious.
Jay Diz.
Yes.
First thing I want to ask you about. Why only one controller for your PlayStation 3?
Because I'm usually the one playing it. Go ahead, next question.
So what happens if someone comes over and wants to play?
Oh, I rarely have people over to my place.
Are you one of those guys, like, you know, when we were kids, I used to have friends that would invite you over and then they'd play these one-player games. You'd have to sit and watch until they were done. I mean, that sucks.
I don't have people over, Greg. What do you want from me?
You should be prepared in case, like, what if I wanted to come over and game a bit?
What's your next question?
I'd have to bring my own controller?
Or I'll buy you one. Next question. Go ahead.
I'm holding you to that.
All right. You'll never come to Brooklyn.
My next question is, why is the chick in Chicago more appealing, or why do you have more of a connection with her? Is it sexual? Is it more of an emotional connection?
It's just different things. I really don't want to get into it. It's, you know.
Is it a physical thing, or is it more of a...
She's lovely. The one in Arizona is beautiful. You know, they're both fine.
But you don't want to dangle them both on the line.
I don't want to dangle anyone. I don't want to.
You don't want to be a player.
I don't want to deceive or hurt people or stuff like that.
Right.
So,
right.
You know.
You're not a player. You just crush a lot. That's all.
Whatever that means. Like, this is dumb.
Finally, no, real quick. My last question.
Yes.
My last question. I know this is painful.
Yes.
Robin and Howard and Fred, as usual, were mocking your speech pattern.
Yes.
What is it more of a matter of? Can you hear the words in your head and you can't get them out, or are you just searching for words in general?
Sometimes, no. Sometimes I'm looking for a word, and at that particular time, I'm just getting blank, or I'm getting the wrong word, and that's what happens. And if finally, when I think a little bit faster and harder, it comes to me. Sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't.
Is it a matter of nerves?
Total idiot. Huh?
Is it a matter of on-air nerves?
I'm probably that, and I don't want to sound totally stupid.
Debbie the Pet Lady.
Oh.
Real quick. I'm not going on with this. I heard a thing where she and Crazy Alice hooked up.
Well, they had hooked up once before.
And then they
fell apart.
And now they're friends again. And Debbie and Crazy Alice are mad and demanding an apology from me and Ronnie. And I don't even know what... Debbie, you there? Yeah, she's gone. She's totally gone. In more ways than one. Here, I'll play you her... This is weird.
What, you leave a voicemail?
Yeah, here, I'll play it for you. I got a ton of tapes here. This is Crazy Alice and Debbie the Pet Lady, but it's very derogatory towards you and me.
Of course.
Evidently, Debbie is demanding some sort of apology, but you can't. They're so mental that you don't even know what they're talking about.
On the phone, me and Alice were on the phone, and Alice was really pissed off how they had been treating me. Alice, say what you gotta say.
Oh yeah, this is Angry Alice, crazy gay house, and your lesbian monkey ass gorilla. Greasy little dark-skinned, nappy-haired, bull-dagger fucking Robin. Fuck both of you to hell. I know, that's why I stay low-key, because I really don't give a damn if you don't like me or not, but you gotta show some respect to Debbie, okay? She cares about the show. I don't give a damn about you if you don't give a damn about me, because faggots don't like women anyway, and I definitely don't like y'all blood-sucking, AIDS, dick-eating.
Was that sentence, faggots don't like women's anyway?
Yeah, something like that.
Women's.
Bad. So fuck you and your push monkey behind that cage. Oh yeah, a big old rusty-colored motherfucking dog-skinned man looking big-titted, big-butt motherfucker, scared a little small white woman. Yeah, you wish you was white. That's why you don't like Debbie that much, because you wish you had everything she got.
That's white.
Fucking nappy whore.
Fucking piece of shit. And tell Ronnie off, too, that fucking piece of shit. Fuck with me.
You and Gay Howard, don't you ever soft Italian race. I'm Sicilian. I think I have a little Italian in me, too. You motherfucking know a woman said dead dog.
And evidently, Angry Alice... Now she's Angry Alice.
Well, she changed her name.
Yeah,
she didn't like Crazy.
Crazy Alice evidently revs up Debbie. Like, Debbie is pretty calm, and then Alice revs up Debbie the Pet Lady.
Is that right?
Yeah, you'll see.
Hitler, fucking slave, Jewish nigger, ugly motherfucker, Wilberson Jew, you fucking freak. Ronnie, you ain't John Gotti. You would never be John Gotti. You ugly, turn-neck, motherfucking stinking number 0 ugly faggot. And Gay House, you ain't no 34. Take off the 4. You're 3, you ugly big nose, hook nose Jew bastard. I said Jew. You're not Italian.
That's right. That's right, fuckfaces. That's right.
Yeah, they found each other. They're perfect for each other.
Well, I hope they don't fall out again.
Yeah.
They need friends.
Ronnie said he's going to unfollow Debbie the Pet Lady on Twitter because she can direct message him.
Oh.
And he said she direct messaged him like 25 times over the weekend. And then she goes crazy, and then she apologizes.
Right.
You know, Rachel Butera does an excellent Debbie the Pet Lady impersonation.
Does she?
Yeah, oh, she's so talented.
It's not a fucking pigeon. It's a fucking African gray. No, he doesn't talk. He talks. He does everything. Put that fucking thing around his tail so he doesn't fly away. Howard, don't fucking start with me today, all right? I'm not that crazy. I got a bird, you know, Howard. He talks. He does a lot of stuff. What? I don't want to talk about that. No! Why are you going to make me talk about that? I don't want. I'm not one of your fucking bimbos here. I'm not going to get fucking topless. No! I'm not fucking paranoid, okay? I'm not.
Hello? Debbie?
Why are you motherfuckers suckling me today? I got fucking problems, okay? But I don't want anybody to know about it. I didn't want to fucking get into this. Do you today, Howard? Why are you doing this to me?
Why are you fucking with me, Howard?
Hey, you gotta fucking pay me. Pay me for those receipts. I just paid a lot of fucking money to get here. What are you doing to me? I'm getting...
Debbie.
I don't even know what the fuck is going on right now. Why are you fucking with me?
You're crazy over here! You ruined my life!
I'm hearing another voice right now.
That's Debbie the pet lady.
God, I'm Debbie the fucking pet lady, okay?
Yeah, so what? I don't give a fucking shit. You think, oh yeah, you think I'm crazy? Fuck you, motherfucker! Okay?
See?
Oh.
That's the voice in your head.
No, it's not the voice in my head. You're making...
See, meanwhile, that's what you sound like.
Just got on the line.
This is good for you to hear because this is what you sound like.
I don't sound like that.
I'll tell you something, okay? I ain't fucking coming in here no more because it's all about men with you, okay?
I have to say an important thing.
What?
I have to say an important thing to you. I didn't even want to get on this fucking line this morning because I wasn't...
Hey, Howard, yeah, you do everything for fucking men, for Eric and fucking everybody else.
Howard.
Yeah.
Howard, you told me to talk to you nice, and I'm trying to be nice here.
By the way, Debbie was at the America's Got Talent taping and behaved herself very nicely, and I want to compliment her.
When did she make that call where she had Alice calling you all kinds of names?
I don't know where she made that phone call, but I think it was after America's Got Talent.
Isn't that terrible? You know, you treat her to a nice day.
I treat her nicely.
Howard!
I treat her nicely, and then she gets on the phone with Alice, and they rip me to shreds.
Howard! Howard, you don't know the story!
I don't care.
No, it's not right!
You're not appreciative.
No, Howard! You don't know what Ronnie's been doing to me all fucking week, all right?
He's doing nothing to you.
No, don't you see that you're trying to twist every fucking thing around? You won't let me say what I have to say.
All right,
and you
quickly.
twist it around. No, you're twisting me around. You see, you do your good to do to twist me around.
Ronnie, talk about what's going on.
Please. No, you
Ronnie, what's going on?
Wait!
Just talk
Dude,
over
I
it.
wish I knew what was going on.
Tell me what happened.
She lost her friggin' mind. That's what's going on.
Ronnie!
I didn't do anything to you. You're out of your mind.
Wait, let me calm down, please.
Yeah, please calm down.
Please, because I'm going to calm down.
All right, just say what it is.
All right, I was sick over, first of all, you people knew I was good this weekend, okay?
Yeah.
All right, you knew I was good. Ronnie made a promise to me that if I was good, he was going to take me to the block party.
I was going to take you to the block party, and all of a sudden you went ballistic.
I told Ronnie he's crazy if he takes you.
You weren't taking me. And
I had never said I wasn't taking you, you lunatic. I never said that.
Wait.
Don't take her.
I had to go to the hospital.
Yes, I made a joke. I said you were going to Creedmoor. Big deal.
The Creedmoor hospital, you said, like I was a crazy bitch or some shit. And then you had everybody fucking...
Why are you going to take her to one of those block parties?
Because it's on Long Island.
But you're going to have your hands full.
It's all right. Well, she quit.
Howard,
She's doing her own block party at a pool hall now.
I mean,
Please, stop!
So she had a good thing going.
She had a good thing going.
No.
And she blew it. She quit.
You owe me this block.
You fucking quit.
No, I didn't quit.
You quit on Twitter. You told me you're done.
Because I thought you were taking me off.
When did I ever say I was taking you off? You're out of your mind. That's why I said you went to Creedmoor.
Everybody tweeted me that you were taking me off. You were taking me off. And then
why do you listen to everybody? Did I tell... Wait a minute.
Care.
Did I tell you... Debbie!
Video down.
What do you...
Did I tell you I was taking you...
What was the word they gave about AGT? Was she behaved in the audience?
Yeah, she was great. Nobody said she was bad.
Yeah.
But then she goes that everybody said that she was getting taken off the block party. I never said. Did I say you were getting taken off?
Yes, I heard you were taking me off. I seen a tweet.
Not from me. Not from me. You didn't see a tweet.
I did. I saw. I tried.
No, I just said you were going to Creedmoor. That's all I said.
You said in another tweet, I'm done with her or something.
Yeah, because you were going ballistic for no reason.
No, you know what?
You quit and you're going to doing your own. You don't need us. You're done with the show again. You're going to do a block party in a pool hall. You don't need us.
No.
Yes.
I said that.
I have the messages. I got 25 messages from you yesterday.
Howard, no, that's a lie.
It's not a lie.
I try to be nice to you, Ronnie. I try to treat you nice, and I tried to personal message you to tell you I was sorry.
How many times did she personal message you?
It had to be 15 times. And then there was they put up, her and Alice put up this thing, go listen to this, and that's when they, put that thing up about you and Robin and me, and we're no good and all this baloney.
I didn't know she was going to be that mean.
Yeah, and then after I saw that, I said, I'm done with you. I said, I'm done. You quit.
Debbie, all you do is
You quit. You quit. You quit. You quit.
Debbie, all you do is bad things, and then you apologize.
Howard, see, this is why you don't understand me.
Right.
You're damn straight.
I'm in a mood, but it doesn't mean
All right, calm the fuck down.
Calm down.
All right. You did good at America's Got Talent. Ronnie says...
Howard, please, put this out there, because I don't care about anything right now. I just want the world to know you try to make it look like I was going to be like the animal, and then you know damn well you try to make Howie Mandel say something bad about me.
Howie Mandel said nice things about you. You're out of your mind.
What they said. Tell the truth.
He said he was even going to come to the block party that you're going to be in.
Tell the truth.
You are out of your... I'm going to tell you something, Debbie.
Woo.
You're so fucking ill. Howie Mandel was so thrilled to see you, and he was shocked at how good-looking you were. That was it.
I got dressed. No, he said he liked me.
Yeah.
Looking forward to see me on a block party.
Right.
Lying.
I'm not lying.
Trying to twist me around.
He said it.
Shit. You all do it.
She's nuts.
It's not right, Howard.
Who twisted anything?
Wait.
She's ill.
Nobody twisted anything.
This is what she hears in her head.
Let me say what I got to say this morning.
Go ahead.
I can go rest my day today, because I was in the hospital, okay?
When do you rest?
Now, I got dressed up. I proved myself that I can act like a lady. I even got dressed like a fucking lady for you to show you that I can be good in that fucking show. You made me look like an animal last week, telling me you worried about me like I was an animal.
Oh, please. Put a cork in it.
I almost got kicked out.
All right, I got to go. Goodbye.
Put a cork in it.
Oh, my God.
She's nuts, I'm telling you.
Well, yeah. That's why people like her. Although a lot of people have been writing in saying enough with her.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of people are saying on Twitter, too.
Yeah,
it's
they
like,
go way too much
her.
airtime lately for Debbie the Pet Lady.
She quit.
Her shtick is getting very old and tired and just isn't funny anymore. Now it's gotten to the point where she's just annoying and makes me turn off the channel. I would rather have my testicles squashed in a vise while getting a root canal than be subjected to hearing another second of that screeching, annoying cunt. And then but you see, this is what's confusing. Then it says, Howard, when you asked Debbie the Pet Lady to try to be calm for a minute, I was crying. And the second you said time was up, she started screaming. Fucking hysterical. Funniest moment of the week. Thanks, Max. Let's have more Debbie the Pet Lady.
So you don't know which way to go.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, she can come to the block party. It's up to her. She quit. I didn't say. People wind her up and they say, I said that she's off the block party. So right away she thinks I threw her off. I didn't throw her off.
You don't do nothing for me! And I got a lot of haters, Howard, okay? I got a lot of fucking people crazy since I come on your show. I got trolls, okay? I got trolls all over the internet. They're finding me everywhere, okay? They're driving me crazy every minute because of you!
Rachel Butera clocking in with a new impression. Debbie the Pet Lady.
Maybe we should take her to the block party.
Yeah, it's a lot easier.
That'd be good.
Good Lord.
Yeah, she's nuts.
Yeah. That's why I said to you, you're having her there thinking like she's somebody who's under control.
Yeah, but it's a Long Island thing. It's not like we're taking her on a trip.
All
she
right,
lives out there in Long Island there. So.
Oh, does she? All right, well, good luck.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yes, Debbie.
Why are you so mean to me?
Oh, you're back?
Why are
you have some nerve saying we're mean to you. You put Alice up, Debbie.
What?
You put Alice up to saying the most heinous things to us. And then you call and say, why are we so mean to you? We never call you names.
You just owe me an apology because you like an animal last week. That's
stop it.
Oh, stop it.
You told everybody like I was going to be the bad one and I was really good out of everybody.
Oh, big deal. I'll give you a cookie.
No, you should say you're sorry.
So what? You were good. You behaved in public.
You did something normal. We should thank you.
You did something very normal. You behaved at a taping.
Public praise. But you forgot that I auditioned last month. Wasn't I good then when I auditioned? I didn't act that
Debbie, you're a grown woman. You should be good all the time.
Well, I was good. good. But
Debbie was a very good girl, Robin.
Howard,
All right.
Howard, let me just say one thing. You people want me to be good, but then people come back at me very bad.
All
So
right.
I can't go off on them.
All right, Debbie, you're out of your mind. You've got to calm down. You have some good things.
Totally dissed me today.
Yeah, you've had very good.
Everybody hated me.
You're having some good feedback from Ronnie. He's bringing you to this club, evidently.
He wasn't bringing me to
No,
the
he's bringing you to the club.
You quit. You told him you were doing. You told him in one of your frenzies that you're going to go do your own thing.
Oh God.
You are sorry.
Debbie, you were a very, very good girl at America's Got
I
Talent.
put that Alice on the phone, okay?
Yeah, that was wrong. That was very cruel.
It was wrong. I'm telling
She
her.
said horrible things about me and Robin.
But I didn't know she was going to be that nasty. I'm sorry. I didn't say anything nasty.
She said Robin's in a cage.
She said it all. I didn't say it. Yeah.
Yeah, but you got her. You got her.
You
got
put her up to it.
Oh, no, I didn't. I called her because I was upset. She said, then let me speak to them. Put me on the machine and I'll say them. And she wanted to help me because she thought you guys would treat her
Debbie, Debbie,
I'm sorry.
Daddy loves you.
You love me, Howard.
I love you.
I swear to God, you love me.
I love you.
Because I do like you, Howard.
I like you. I love you.
All right.
Daddy loves you.
Oh, are we good?
Be a good girl today.
Will you let me go to and will you let me go to the live show too?
Yes.
And you won't make me feel bad now next time, right?
Right.
All right, Bob. I'm going to go enjoy my day now.
Go enjoy your day.
All right, bye-bye.
All right. Poor tortured woman. Maybe that's the key to keeping her calm. I just have to keep saying, Daddy loves you. Like, it's a father thing, you know? I'm going to try that for a while.
Okay, see how it works.
I'm so bummed I found this out after she hung up. Do you know how she stayed calm at the show?
Well, how?
Triple medication.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Good for her.
John Lieberman interview. Triple medication.
I said, how is she controlling herself?
Yeah.
How is she not gone berserk? Triple medication. Maron, what could that be?
I don't even know.
That's
and
one-
she was still awake and alert.
Right. Daddy loves when you take triple medication. That can't be good for you either, right? You're not supposed to take triple medication.
No, doctors don't. They say
Right.
take it the way they prescribe it. They don't say take as many as you think you need.
Look at this. Look at direct messages.
That was
Look at
very
it
cool.
all day yesterday.
She said horrible things about me and Robin.
I didn't know she was going to be that nasty. I'm sorry.
What do they say? What do these direct messages say?
He's in a cage.
Let's see. Yeah, here's the last one. I'm done with the show. I don't want anything to do with you.
Well, at least you're getting some of the action. Normally what happens is, just so you know, I get texts and calls from Eric the actor day and night about San Francisco shows in Sacramento. He's texting me jokes he wants to try out on stage. I got Jeff the Drunk, for some reason, thinks he's going to come to Canada with us.
What?
Yeah, oh yeah. He leaves me messages going, I got my passport.
He's not going. No way, man. He goes, I don't go.
Yeah.
All right, Bob, I'm going to go enjoy my
How
day
I'm feeling about the Jeff situation right now. Are we all going to wear like in that movie Hurt Locker? Are we going to wear like the bomb defusing outfits when we're around her? So when she fucking explodes, we don't get hit with shrapnel?
We should bring that girl that does her imitations. We should bring her to the block party and have her backstage with a microphone, and when she's on stage, have her going.
Here's what we need to do.
That'd be so great. We don't have to do anything else that night, dude. We just have to send her out there.
The most important thing for that night is we make a path from the stage to the door so she can run out of there at any point, because I have a feeling that's what's going to happen. The second she gets on stage, Twitter's going to become real life for her. Oh my God. She's going to lose her
Still
shit.
awake and alert.
She's not going to be able to.
Daddy loves when you take
Right.
triple medication.
Yeah, Shirley brings up a great point.
You're not supposed to take
This is
triple
all
medication.
being done on the internet. This is all being done via Twitter and then phone calls. But when you actually have to deal with her in person, are you scared for
Joey Boots, you're on
the life of the block
absolutely
party
not.
and for all this chaos that's going to ensue?
Not worried about it.
The risk is still worth the reward.
Not worried about it.
First?
Not worried.
Shirley, how do you view this situation
Joey, what can
I-
based on this last phone call? And
If
her
I was
entire resume?
if I was security elite, I probably wouldn't be nervous either. But I will say this: while it may not be the amount of people fucking with her on Twitter that may fuck with her at the actual show, because once you see Debbie in front of you, you know, it takes a real set of balls to go after her at that point, because she's got that look in his eyes, like, you know, they call it the Vietnam stare, and you know, she's killed an Asian. I think it's that look in her eyes. So there's going to be one or two dudes who are going to yell shit out, and we'll see how she reacts.
Cool. Ronnie, is there really anything that Debbie can do to get her kicked off the block party? I mean,
Ronnie on here. Like how much
go ahead, Brian.
Get a watch us here.
I'll be out in a minute.
Like it's his job. It's incredible.
Copy.
What an experience, Howard.
What's that?
I was saying, is there anything Debbie can or would do or is capable of doing that could get her kicked off, or are you just messing with her?
Just to kill me. That's the only way.
And it's not impossible.
Just to kill me.
So anything short of that will only make the block party stronger.
She'll be fine. She'll be fine.
But you're really never going to kick her off.
I never kicked her off.
No, I know, but
people put it up. People got to her.
Yeah,
I never said anything.
Well, you threatened her.
No, I didn't.
Well, you said if she didn't behave, you know.
No, Howard said that. I didn't say that.
The other thing.
But you would never give her the axe.
No.
Yeah.
She gave herself the axe. She quit. She's doing her own block party in a pool.
I went down to America's Got Talent the first day of taping after work. Specifically, they didn't tell me to. I went down there on my own so I could capture Debbie showing up to AGT for the 5 o'clock taping. So I waited there for an hour. She wasn't there. I left. And I wrote on Twitter, hey, waited for Debbie, didn't see her. You know, I'm sure she'll be fine. Later that night, you didn't wait for me. Just admit it. You're a fucking liar. You didn't want to see me. You didn't. I was just like, dude, I didn't even come down. I wasn't even told to come down here. I came down here just out of my own fucking thing, you know. Now I'm catching shit for
How
her.
does that all work? I'm wondering.
You can't win with her.
I mean, we sent the names to them, and we told them exactly who everybody was. Fred, unfortunately, Fred's the only one that got weird seating.
This is the best of the wrap-up show. A recap and behind-the-scenes look with John High and Gary Dell'Abate. The best of the wrap-up show begins now.
Hey, it's Gary Dell'Abate, Baba Booey. On Monday's wrap-up show, we talked about how Howard was really bummed out that because of the storm, his parents had to stay at his house all weekend. And Scott DePace and I sort of sympathized with him about what it's like to have relatives overstay their welcome. Here's what happened.
Off the politics for a second, with Gary now in here, and talk more about what Howard's going through, because he's got his mom, his dad, his sister all in his house, and he's offering to blow LIPA to get the power back on.
And I've been working hard. I've been talking to people. I got to lay really low because, you know, I don't want to get people in trouble, but, you know, they're trying, but it may be a while.
Isn't this wrong?
Of course. Well, it's not wrong to me. I got a boss who needs something, and I need to get it done. That's all I give a shit about.
Yeah, but what about the poor old lady who lives 3 blocks away?
I got a boss who needs to get something done.
So if somebody comes to fix something at your house, but your neighbor needs it more, are you going to send them their way and wait your turn?
No, but if my neighbor was scheduled to get it done and I can somehow use influence to get it done at my house first, that's wrong.
Are tempers and tensions running high, Gary, around just in general in your neighborhood? And
I was telling John, Lucas and I went out to get gas on Friday, and it was like, you know, early in the day, and he just said to me without any provocation, he goes, Dad, man, everybody's really tense because you could just feel it. You know, first of all, our block has never been that crowded at 11 o'clock on a Friday morning. You know, the cops are out everywhere because there's like 10 gas stations within a quarter mile of each other. But yes, tensions are high.
How difficult is it to, well, Howard's dealing with a couple things right now. Some stuff as small as like, you know, he sees the newspaper after his dad went through it and his dad's like, you could throw him out. He's like, wait, you know, you see the paper and it's all crumbled and you want it clean. But the other thing is ultimately, you know, he's trying to get his parents into a condo or into a place that he thinks they would benefit more, but they don't want to go anywhere. And it's not an easy conversation to have.
It's a tough thing because they, you know, older people have a system and a routine, and they don't like to mess with that routine. I get that. Mary said to me, wouldn't it suck if we were old to be going through this? And I said, because I could not get my internet back till like late last night. I said, no, because if I'm old, I don't really have a job, so I don't give a shit whether I'm on the internet. Like, I'm struggling to get on so I can do work.
I think that's like, for them, they think that's the beginning of the end. Your kid is putting you off into a home, and, you know.
I had this conversation, you know, I talked about this in my book, but with both my parents, I tried to get them to turn their money over to the kids, which is a common thing before the 5-year look-back rule. And I talked to a couple of my friends about it. They went to the parents, and one of my friends came back to me, and he said, his father glared at him and he goes, so wait a minute, let me get this right. You're going to take my fucking money, and when I want money, I got to come and see you? And it was like, but at the end of the day, you're just trying to do the right thing for your parents and for their kids.
Yeah, that is weird, though.
Howard also mentioned Beth offering to take in one of his parents down the road, and Howard was like, that's grounds for divorce. And you know Howard loves his parents more than anything.
Of course.
But there's no one who can get on your nerves more than your parents because you're really treating them like your kids at this point.
I saw one of my neighbors that I was using internet at their house, and I saw them getting like a little flustered with their parents. I never saw them get like that before. But of course, you know, your parents can, I'm like really nice, and I'll go to my mother, I'm like, Ma, why are you giving me shit? Because it's your mom. That's what they do.
Greg in Boston, you're on the wrap-up show.
Good morning, guys. Thanks for taking my call. Love the show as usual. Two quick things I wanted to hit on real quick. I didn't hear any mention of Howard's house in the Hamptons. Did he get any damage down there at all? Or I didn't. If he said it, spoke about it. I missed it.
I think I saw a note from Beth. I think I saw a note from Beth. I think it was fairly minimal. Nothing house damage. Maybe some trees or stuff, but nothing major.
No, he's lucky. I know he's close to the water. My other quick thing is, with all of his dough, why does he not put in one of those whole house generators that goes in your backyard? It's fueled by natural gas.
He talked about that a little bit today.
Why doesn't who put it in?
He's saying, why doesn't Howard put a generator in his parents' house?
Or his parents, yeah.
He can't get his dad to take a TiVo.
No, they don't have natural gas, he said there. So that was the
I don't have natural gas either.
And then the propane thing, he said they weren't, I don't know, they weren't into the idea.
Yeah. I bet they'd be into it now. But no, it's one of those things where the generator thing for a lot of my neighbors was like, oh, it's such a pain in the ass. And now, when I built my house, I put in a whole house generator. I was the only one in the neighborhood with it. I don't think there's one person in my neighborhood without some form of a generator, whether it's the gas one you drag out.
How big's your propane tank? Is it?
It's underground. When I built the house, I put one underground. I think it's 300 gallons.
You have a generator?
I do. I just have a portable one, but finding gas for that was just as much of a misery. It was a pain in the ass.
Yeah, the interesting conversation I had with Lucas when he was talking about how on edge people were, we talked about, it reminded us of that. Remember that Twilight Zone episode where they thought the aliens were coming and all the neighbors were like ganging up on each other?
Oh, Maple Street, great episode.
It started to feel like our neighborhood was great, but when you went out to the outside of your neighborhood, it started to feel like that. The people online are angry, and it was weird.
How do you think Howard's holding up after the weekend with his parents?
It's a lot to deal with. It's a lot. I mean, Mary and I have had, those, have you never had relatives over your house for a sustained period of time and you love them, and when they leave, you let out a huge sigh of relief and you're like, I love them, but Jesus, I just need my house back. Everyone's shaking their head, but
yeah. I was just going to say that's what family's all about, for better.
And you love to help them, and you love that they're there, and you're like, I'm glad they came, but God,
I have an in-law come to my house every year for about 2.5 weeks, where my wife goes away, and
what do you mean?
It's hard.
Wait, your wife leaves when the relative comes?
Well, in other words, the in-law is there to take place of my wife.
I see.
For the kids, help me out a little bit.
Right.
And
you're not a big fan?
I am. Yes, I am. But it gets hard.
It fucks with your routine.
Yeah. I find I keep escaping and leaving and just, I'm going to go down to the store.
You know who's great? You know whose routine it didn't fuck with? Starting John told a great story on the air how his mother-in-law was staying with him for a week. and she walked in and caught him jerking off. I'm like, in an apartment, in a small New York City apartment. I'm like, you can't not jerk off for 3 days while your mother-in-law's there?
I would have to divorce immediately, so I would never have to look at her again.
Hey everybody, it's Sal Governale, and on Tuesday's wrap-up show we discussed why I was voting for Romney. You're going to find it to be brilliant because I am a genius on this show. We also discussed Sour Shoe's great appearance on the show and all the crazy things that went down that day, so check it out.
Sal Governale now joining us on the wrap-up show along with Sour Shoes and Ronnie. And as I'm reading that ad, Sour comes over and starts taking stuff out of this lunchbox and giving it to Sal. Sal, what did he give you?
He just gave me a whole shitload of Kiss cassettes. Kiss Destroyer,
Where's
Kiss
the
Dynasty.
VHS tapes? I said, what are you going to do with them?
Throw them in the garbage.
Oh, that's not nice.
Is this a gift, or were you just trying to impress me with this?
I was trying to impress you.
Oh, okay.
Do you want these?
Very nice, but I mean, what am I going to do with old cassettes?
I know exactly what you do. You go down to Astor Place, you throw them on a blanket, you sell them for $0.05 a piece.
Sour, do you want these back, or are these a gift?
Well, you can keep them if you want.
Are they a gift? Well, that's very nice of you. You know what the fun thing is? They smell.
I'll give them back to the guy. They're in his lunchbox.
I know, but they smell really bad.
What do they smell like?
Like, you ever remember as a kid when you went into your friend's house for the first time and it was a smell you'll never forget? Everybody has that house. It smells like that house. It's just...
Yeah, old people smell.
Yeah, old people, liverwurst, newspapers, cheese. This is... Yeah.
Sal, it was in a lunchbox.
I touch some crazy things. I touch these cassettes. I want to boil my hands.
Sal,
I'm not kidding.
I got to ask you, because we know what happened 4 years ago. You said that you voted for Obama, then later we found out you didn't vote at all. Are you going to vote this year?
I am definitely going to vote this year.
And who are you voting for?
Well, I am voting for Romney.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
Well, I look at it this way. Obama did a great job, and Romney's going to, I guess, will do
You're the only person voting for Romney that thinks Obama did a great job.
Well, he did a great job, and I think whoever goes in there, I mean, he did a pretty good job. He killed Bin Laden and all that other stuff. But the thing is this. We live in a world of bullshit, and to me, the man with the biggest line of bullshit wins. The country really doesn't change that much drastically, maybe in little bits and pieces. So be it. Nothing's really going to change. Nothing is going to affect, I think, my bottom line, or most of us for that matter. So I want to vote for somebody, and this might be a little odd, where we can have fun with it. Like, I love the Romney impersonator. I want to continue doing Romney jokes. Saturday Night Live totally buckled down on Obama. Nobody does Obama jokes, maybe because he's African-American and sensitive issue. I get it. But with Romney, just like Bush, we can have a fucking field day. I want to keep this Romney impersonator going. I want to see Romney SNL skits. Nobody's afraid to make fun of the dopey old white man. So, you know what? If we're going to live in a world of politics, let's at least laugh about it.
So let me get this straight, because it doesn't really matter who wins. You're going with Romney because he's easier to make fun of.
Absolutely.
So
lots of comedic content there.
So it's for the sake of the show.
Yeah, sake of the show, sake of entertainment. It's funny. Everybody had a field day with Bush. Nobody did anything with Obama.
That's so not true, by the way.
Well, they talked about it, too, in the news. They had to be very, very careful about certain things.
There's been like 3 different guys on Saturday Night Live who have done Obama. They do Obama every week.
Do you feel like you have to be careful with Obama?
I think you have to be careful in this day and age with anything.
Well, if you didn't have to be careful, give me one of your best jokes.
I wouldn't have one. I really don't. I mean,
you have one.
Somebody one time somebody referred to one time in the Post, I believe they referred to Obama as a monkey, and there was an uproar about that. That Al Sharpton came forward and did his typical march and all that other stuff that comes with it.
I think that's when anytime you refer to any black person as a monkey, there's an uproar, not just the president.
But why is there an uproar about calling you a monkey?
I could sit here and explain it to you, but I don't believe that I can't believe I have to explain it to you.
Well, no, I'm saying that monkey is just a derogatory term to call somebody no matter who you are, whether you're white or black.
Don't you think black people got that term a lot more than white people?
Absolutely. And
so that's why.
I know that, but you should still be offended to be called a monkey.
I am.
Okay, well, there you go. So I think it works on both sides.
I don't even know what you just said.
I don't either, but I'll cut it. The other thing that I noticed today between you, Gary, sitting next to Sour Shoes is he sounds a lot more like you in his real voice, and maybe that helps with the impression.
I thought so, too. When I heard him speaking, he's got a lot more of my accent. He's got a little bit of my accent, so I think it's easier for him to turn it on. And a little bit of my tone of voice when you're just being yourself.
Yeah. Well, remember when Robin was saying to try to mimic someone so you could be somewhat normal?
Mm-hmm.
So about 3 months ago, because I talked to Vinny a lot, I was telling Vinny, maybe I'll just do this voice. because it's somewhat normal. And that way I can get my point across.
So the voice you're talking in right now isn't necessarily your voice?
No, I think because I think my regular voice is higher, right? And it kind of annoys me.
Well, wouldn't you know your own voice?
I don't know.
I think right now you're speaking.
Dude, he doesn't even know his own self. How's he going to know his own voice?
It's like asking Sybil, who are you?
Now, let me ask you something, Gary. You're pretty good with this. Do you think that something happened traumatically in Sour Shoes' life that he constantly uses these voices, almost like somebody with multiple personalities, and he's kind of shying away and hiding who he really is? So he uses this stuff as a guise?
Yes, I think that he's not dealing with who he really is. There's definitely a like a Peter Pan thing going on. Like he's very juvenile,
right?
And he can, if you ever try to have a serious conversation with him, even when we talked on the phone, he'll go to a voice. Right. Although I was able to, I used to have pretty normal conversations with him.
But it always winds up at the end changing back to the
Right. Now,
voice.
Sour, do you change your voice because you are somewhat ashamed of who you really are, or you can't identify with who you are because of a traumatic experience?
That might be a little bit too extreme. I think it's more habitual at this point.
Well, how long have you been doing it? Like, were you doing this? Seriously, were you doing this when you were 12?
Possibly, yeah.
Were you doing it at Pepperdine?
Yeah. At St. John's and Pepperdine.
This morning, when you came in, Howard and Rob were commenting on your energy and like you kind of got off to a slow start. I think by the end you definitely hit your stride. But did you feel off your game at all today?
Ronnie and I were talking, and Scott and I talk every day on the phone pretty much, and he gives me some ideas. And I was talking to Ronnie about it. It seems kind of I was kind of professional today here real early. So maybe almost that it was kind of too normal, whereas the last time I was more thrown in.
You also said that you had this penthouse pet come at you in a nurse's outfit, gorgeous girl coming on to you real hard, but you said you're more interested in Lisa G.
Yeah, it was like all too much. It was too much there. But when I stepped away and was back to where I was at the keyboards and the instruments, it was almost like I was watching it. So then I started to get more excited.
What do you mean? I don't understand.
I'll tell you.
Like when
I'll tell you what he means.
When her stories, when she started to talk the way she talked, and then I was starting to envision like Lisa being there watching me, watching her. Like I started to get excited.
What were you going to say, Ron?
When she was telling all those stories about getting fucked in the ass with the 12-inch dick and the whole deal about Woo Kid, and this guy was in another world. He never moved. He didn't make a noise. He was like...
And I was picturing what she did to
He
had
was
just
like
done to me.
a guy jerking off in one of the booths like Sal does. You could see it in his face that he was going to blow a load.
You were picturing it in your mind as it was going on?
I was coupling it what she did to me 5 minutes earlier.
Now, Ronnie, what did you think of Alexis, all that ass play talk? I know you're a pro when it comes to that.
She's a fun girl, man. I'd love to have her in my bed for a few hours.
Did you learn anything from what she had to say, or is that just...
No. But I know she's a fun girl.
Did it sound like she did anything out of the ordinary?
No. Sounds like fun. Sounds cool to me.
What was going on? What was going on in your mind during this part of the interview?
I
Sounds
was
like you were on the same.
Man. I was almost in the same boat with him, but I was too busy watching him. He was fogging over. It was insane. If you go back and look at the Howard TV cameras of the footage, you look at his face, man. It was like a kid just about ready to blow his load when he's in. We used to have a guy in high school who used to sit in the back of the classroom, and he used to jerk off in his desk, and he used to stare at the girls' legs. It was miniskirt time back then, like it is now.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, he had that same look on his face that this kid used to have before he blew his load in his desk.
One thing she did was she started to cross her legs, and it was kind of like she wasn't as open, and I kind of liked that better.
She's finding hard to get.
Yeah, she had her in heels like that.
Well, you should have directed.
You sure she just wasn't clenching up her ass cheeks, keeping jizz up her butthole?
Dude, you should have directed her then and tell her what you wanted. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you was by the couch with her,
yeah,
you should have said, like, let's slow down a little bit, do it a little easier. Don't jump all over me like that. You probably would have blown your load then.
But then again, that helped me later on in the interview, because then I was coupling what she did to me there. It was just at the moment, it's hard for me to grasp what's happening. But then when I look back and lament, and then
now, will you take this home with you and masturbate to it?
I'll try to work it into a dream overnight.
He doesn't jerk off.
A weaver. A dream weaver. Gary Wright.
Well, Sour, is that what's appealing about Lisa to you?
And she plays a part in that too today. I'm picturing her.
She's the nightmare.
Watching me and kind of like putting me down a little.
Well, no, I mean more like you said when Alexis crossed her legs. That was more of a turn on to you because
when she first walked in.
Right, and Lisa's sort of conservative, so I wonder if that's what appeals
part
to
of
you.
it, yeah.
Because Ronnie's into Lisa too, but not for that reason. I don't think.
I'm into it for that hotel room.
Did you see the facial resemblance? Did you see the
Of Lisa and Ronnie?
What? Wait.
The Olsen girls and the Alexis a little bit, just in the face.
Not really.
No,
Nah,
that had something to do with it.
I saw those big red lips around your dick. That's what I saw.
Jesus, that's when Ronnie came.
On Wednesday's wrap-up show, well, Obama is president again. Some people on this show, namely Scott DePace, voted for Mitt Romney, and it may be an understatement saying that he wasn't very happy with the results. He tried to explain himself, and that made for a very good show.
How late did you guys stay up for the election results last night?
10:30. I stayed up till 10:30. I was fairly confident when I went to bed. You know, it's those TV stations. They have to keep you hooked in. So at 9:10, they're like, "Oh, this is going to go all night. You can't let go." And then by 9:45, it had completely changed. It looked like it wasn't going to be as close an election. But yeah, about 10:30.
Yeah, I went to bed a little before 10, and I had a feeling the way it was going to turn out. How about you, Will?
8:15.
Oh, that's your usual bedtime, no?
I'm not staying up for that. You know what? The answer's still going to be the same in the morning.
I did get up this morning, and I keep an iPad on my vanity, and while I brush my teeth, I sort of just look at the headlines, and I was so afraid. When you play fantasy football and you're way ahead and you have to go to bed, you get up the next day, and then somebody scored a shitload of points in the second half. I was so afraid that it was going to be, Romney won Florida, Ohio, and this and that. And I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, I don't want to get too political here on this show, but Will and I were talking a little bit, and I mean, the Republican Party, this is it. Clearly, they're not going to be able to carry an election without having some support of different groups, and there's going to be a split, or something's got to happen.
Well, you put it a much better way. Somebody said DePace is the last of a dying breed. An older white guy. There's lots of white people, and they're getting older, but I think their attitudes are changing, and there's much more diversity in this country. This country isn't getting whiter; it's getting more diverse.
I didn't see Scott. How was he today?
Not happy.
He was pissy. We made a bet. We made like $100 bet on the election 2 years ago, actually. And, I won today, and he threw the money on the ground. He's like, go pick it up, boy.
It was like the end of...
Fuck you. I'm not picking up your fucking...
It was like the end of 8 Mile. He came in and just dropped it.
Exactly. It was just like, I'm not going to grovel in front of you.
So he's not ready to embrace the country and move on after...
No, he'll be angry as ever, and we'll have to listen to his obnoxious rants every day.
Yeah, the thing that I don't understand with him especially, which Howard sort of addressed today, is, and I even tweeted this out the other day, it's like, listen, of course I'm voting for Obama. If Romney wins, he's my president. He's president of the United States, and I'll give him every opportunity until it doesn't work. But this is like, DePace already, that's it. The next 4 years are a wash. I don't support him. We're going to do everything we can to stop him. How you get anything done?
An angry Scott DePace now joining us.
Before you guys start crowing too much, Republican Party is not dead.
We're not crowing.
Just in case. Oh, yeah, you're going, the Republican Party is dead. All white guys. 48% of the country voted like me. It wasn't a big deal.
But
it's very close, Gary.
I'm saying that if you brought more diversity to the party, you think you'd have a better chance of winning?
Well, we don't buy votes. We earn them through correct policy.
But I don't understand what that means when you say buy votes.
I could get diversity. Let me just start offering things to everyone.
Yeah.
Right?
Somewhat.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Wait.
Hold on.
Just like I said,
You mean
I
be
told
inclusive?
Will this before.
Be inclusive?
No, that's not inclusive. I told Will this before. In my high school, the guy was running for president, and he said, all right, you vote for me, I'm going to get you a free day off of school. Everyone voted for me, got 98% of the vote. He wasn't able to get the free day off from school.
That is the most ridiculous example ever.
It's a great analogy because basically Romney was right talking about the 47%. It's not exactly accurate, but when you're giving away things to all these people...
Yeah, Army vets, all those suckers.
But see,
suckers
again,
off the system.
I'm not saying
Sponges.
it's exactly...
Hold on.
I'm just
old
simply,
people.
Hold on, guys. Hold on. Scott.
Yeah.
You look like you want to punch somebody
I do.
right now.
I do.
Why? Why are you... What's angering you?
It was it's just... I don't know.
Were you up
in the country?
Were you up all night? Did you wait
until...
No.
No. I turned it off.
Is Obama your president? Do you support Obama as your president?
Of course he's my president.
But do you support him?
Do I support his ideas? No.
No, do you support him? In other words, if he tries to get...
What, I'm a jockstrap? What do you mean, support his balls? No, I don't support his policies.
But you couldn't even give him credit for doing the right thing during the hurricane. Even that bothers you.
More than anything there, I'm putting out the hypocrisy that when Katrina hit, the media was all over Bush like he had just like he created the damn hurricane. Now with this thing, it's Obama gets his ass lathered, and it's just bullshit.
But you understand
it's bullshit. It's no better now.
You understand that and
that's 4 years after the
You
fact.
understand the grief that they gave George Bush was that he was slow to deal with the hurricane.
It's because he didn't land on the ground. He flew over. That was a big fucking thing.
No, but he was slow to deal with it.
People were on their roofs. They had to first get people into safe. It wasn't easy. It wasn't the same fucking thing.
But again, I don't want to fight. It's not something to yell about. Every time I bring up something about Obama, you go, "Well, you did this, you did that." I'm saying, did Obama do a good job? This is the most minuscule.
I'm telling you, no. I don't listen.
Then you don't support him, and you might as well be honest and say it. You might as well say there's nothing he can do that I will like.
I don't understand
except
what that
you
means.
Want.
Support him. Do I wish the country is on a correct? Yes. If that's what you mean by support, yes. I want the country to do better. I want unemployment to go down.
Is there any idea?
But do I believe that his ideas are going to get us there? No.
Scott,
and I'm pissed off the country would vote for a guy after these last 4 years have been so shit.
So what you're saying? Hold on, just listen. So what you're saying is,
Try to keep your comments to yourself.
No, what you're saying is, for the next 4 years, you will support anything that will stop or hinder Obama from getting any of his ideas done.
Because that's sort of what I'm not in Congress, Gary. I'm not going to.
But you will support people in Congress that will do that.
Absolutely. If someone says we want to create, for example, another Obamacare, yeah, I support them.
Hey, by the way, I meant to ask you, how has Obamacare affected you specifically?
Okay, so far it is not enacted yet, but it starts this year.
Well, sure.
Okay. There's very few provisions have been enacted so far.
So how is it going to hurt you? I want to know.
It is going to hurt me in thousands of ways. One, I think it's going to hurt this whole country with.
I didn't ask. I'm talking about you, Scott DePace. How is it going to hurt you, Scott DePace?
Allow me to tell you how the economy works. When the whole economy
I asked about
goes
you,
down,
it's
that
a very
affects
simple
me,
question.
Gary. I'm answering you. You won't listen to me. If the economy is bad everywhere,
I understand that.
I get affected.
I'll take that into account, but specifically Obamacare.
Next, there are tax increases.
How is it going to affect you on a very personal level, specifically, not as a whole country?
I'm telling you, and you're not listening. Open your fucking ears. There are tax increases.
I don't believe
that
there's
will
tax
affect
increases
me.
for you.
Yes, right.
I don't want to get too wonky.
Yes,
with
there
it, but
are.
No, there aren't.
Yes, there are.
No, there aren't.
Yes, there are.
Well,
you don't know what you're fucking talking about.
Yes, I do know what I'm talking about. I can tell you exactly what it is, but I don't think it's very interesting to the crowd.
I'll prove
this
it to you
audience.
later.
You lost. Shut up.
I find that when anyone yells about Obamacare and you ask them how it affects them personally, they can't answer the question.
And lastly, I believe that there's an underlying thing to this whole thing where when people do not have to support themselves, when people do not have to be responsible, that's a bad issue. When you can start force feeding people and giving them their own policies, instead they go out buy their fucking iPhones and their cars and whatever the fuck else they want to buy. It's not a very sexy purchase buying insurance. Instead, they buy the other shit. And when you do that, that's a bad thing. Lastly,
but you still haven't answered the question.
Lastly, Gary, if you're not understanding how this applies to me, and then lastly, I believe
how is it going to come out of your pocket specifically?
I told you taxes. Lastly, I believe that overall the government, when you get control of people's health care, you're going to start putting all sorts of legislations on top of them, just like things like Bloomberg and his salt thing with his soda ban.
But again, you're guessing.
Once the government,
you're guessing.
No,
I'm
I'm smart enough to know. Once the government is in control
than everyone else
of our insurance policy, they're going to do things like Will agrees with. That if you're too heavy, they're going to tax you more. If I smoke cigars, I'm going to have to pay more. And it's going to be a slippery slope where when the government is in charge of us,
Republicans love to use that broccoli example, like they're going to, everyone's going to be forced to eat broccoli, but it's ridiculous.
I want to let the record show that he has not answered the question.
I've answered it.
He has not.
Taxes.
Do you feel
taxes?
Do you
but
it hasn't happened.
Your answer is taxes.
I told you it doesn't start until next year.
Scott.
It starts this year, and then next year's taxes will be on there.
Scott, over here.
That is accurate.
Scott.
There are parts of the program that are already in place. Absolutely. Right now.
But the taxes haven't been implemented
You can stay
yet.
on your parents' insurance until you're 26 years old, right?
But the taxes have not been implemented yet.
Taxes. Taxes.
That's first. The taxes have not been implemented.
Everybody
yet.
shut up.
Give John the show back.
Thank you.
Hold on. Give John the show back.
Scott, simple question.
You lost.
Do you think that when Christie took that picture with Obama, that the election was basically over at that point? Do you think it had that much of an effect?
No, I don't think it.
So why didn't Romney win?
I think he won because a lot of people are on the. Listen, there's a lot of people who look at who voted for him. A lot of the cities, a lot of the suburbs did not. Right?
That's code for minority.
Yeah.
Well, you call it what it is, but
I think you just did. You just did.
I don't think you're going to win an election anymore without attracting any Hispanic votes. And if your idea of immigration policy is, say, what is it, voluntary deportation, then, I mean, you're not talking to people. You're not talking to people in a realistic way, and that's why you're not going to win an election anymore.
Well, then I'm going to win. I'm going to run and just offer everyone $1 million.
But that's not what happened.
What the fuck?
This is the best of the wrap-up show. A recap and behind-the-scenes look with John High and Gary Dell'Abate. The best of the wrap-up show begins now.
So Monday's wrap-up show, we were in Studio 2, and John Hine decided to bust my balls some more about being Hollywood. And because I just met Molly, Jimmy Kimmel's fiance, and that's talked about that, and then talked about some other things, but I can't remember what we talked about because I just remember John busting my balls. So I'm sure it was funny though. But check it out.
I think Rod Stewart is one of those guests that Howard always wanted to interview, loved his music growing up, and they had a really long chat about a bunch of different stuff, and I think Howard was really happy finally getting to hear Rod speak to him. And the thing I liked about Rod Stewart, JD, is that he didn't hold anything back. He was happy to tell the stories and talk about the rock stars, and similar attitude that you have, I think, when it comes to being on the air.
I guess. I don't know. Depends on what I'm talking about.
Are you affected today because of what happened with Molly and all that? Is that
affected? Yeah. Affected how, Mr. Hine?
Well, I don't know.
Always trying to throw out this Hollywood Harmeyer thing at me.
I didn't throw it out.
Every chance you get.
Howard said point blank, that you're a star.
Which you instant messaged to me. I come back to my desk.
I want to remind you for the show.
Yeah.
You are a star.
Okay.
And I mean, you're direct messaging with Jimmy's wife. Fiance.
She direct messaged me first of all. I don't feel like a star, but if people want to feel that way about me, fine, whatever.
You don't feel that way, really?
No.
You've got some celebrity. I mean, people come out to see you, and
some, but it's just some. It's not like I'm not like Jennifer Aniston. If I was getting photographed a million times or whatever, then maybe I'd feel like a star. But I'm not. No one recognizes me hardly on the train.
You're comparing yourself to Jennifer Aniston. I mean, I think that's a big.
I did not. I said if I was getting photographed like her a million times, then I would. I am not Jennifer Aniston. Where did you come up with that?
I didn't say you were Jennifer Aniston. I said you compared yourself to Jennifer Aniston.
I didn't know. She is in a different spectrum. She's a celebrity.
Well, thank you for pointing that out. Anyway,
that's not comparing myself.
All right.
How did I just compare myself to Jennifer Aniston?
You gave an example, and you said if I were like Jennifer Aniston, that is comparing yourself to Jennifer Aniston.
No, it's not. This ain't if I were.
Teddy, give me a ruling here.
What? Was
he comparing?
Does he look like Jennifer Aniston?
No. Was he comparing himself to Jennifer Aniston?
Yeah.
No.
Thank you.
If I was hold on. Okay, maybe I don't understand English so well, which I don't. But when I compare myself, if I compare myself to Jennifer Aniston, when I say, "Hey, yeah, I'm just like Jennifer Aniston, like this," Isn't that comparing myself to Jennifer Aniston?
I don't know what that is.
That's comparing myself.
You're taking on like a diva type attitude right now in this conversation.
No, I'm just gonna shut up.
No, don't. Let's talk more about Jimmy, because I know you love him and his show, and Molly
Big
clearly. And Molly was most excited to see you. And when she came over to your area, did you feel like pressure? Was it comfortable?
I mean, I wouldn't say it was comfortable. It was definitely awkward. As it is, the first time I met you, the first time I meet anyone, it was awkward.
Well, you had already established somewhat of a relationship, like tweeting and whatnot.
Yeah, but it was still awkward. I never met this person face to face or anything, and Gary was trying to have me tell her what I do, and I tried to tell her, and I guess it didn't come out so well. And
were you doing the talking, or was Gary doing?
Well, Gary started talking. And he goes, why don't you say what you just did? And I go, yeah, it was, I didn't really watch anything on TV. Really, I was mainly checking stuff to see what was on the internet and what people were talking about and whatnot. And and then there was like a little bit of a lull where I didn't know what to say next. And that's when Gary picked up the slack again and moved things along.
So were you glad Gary was there?
Sure, it's fine. I've been fine either way, I guess. It might have been less awkward. It might have been more awkward if he wasn't there, but
I mean, since we've somehow gotten over to the topic of you, the rent a friend thing, you got very upset by that. Why is that?
It's a ridiculous idea. I think it's ridiculous personally. I don't know why someone would want to rent another person to hang out with.
Some people are lonely,
I guess, but
were you offended that Fred brought it up, or I forgot who brought it up? Honestly,
no. It wasn't necessarily. First of all, when it was brought up, it wasn't necessarily for me at first, and then it got turned around to me at a meeting, and I wasn't. I was like, no, I don't want that at all. I barely want to talk to people I know. I don't really talk to people I don't know at all. So I don't know why I would want to pay someone to do that.
So you won't be renting a friend anytime soon?
No.
Okay.
No.
Just checking.
Not unless it's the hot chick.
A female friend.
And it's a friends with benefit. And it's a it's a rent a friends with benefits.
I see.
Then maybe I'll listen. But even that's might be a little expensive.
Alex in San Antonio, you're on the wrap-up show. Hey, Alex.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you.
All right. I just want to make a comment. I don't think Howard likes Jimmy that much. I think it's more of like a political thing they got going on, like how they both kind of go against Jay Leno. I don't think that I don't know. I don't feel the chemistry between them. I just want to know what you guys think.
So if Jay Leno's going to go away next year, and Jimmy Fallon comes on, do you think that Howard and Jimmy's friendship will fade because there's no Leno to hate anymore?
No. I think Howard just likes to stay tight with him, just so that they can go. It's like his way of having a foot in the late night community. You know what I mean? That's he propped him up. For example, Howard and Ralph have a true friendship because Howard has him come over, wash his clothes, puke in the clothes or whatever. That's a true friendship. Whereas
I don't necessarily know that's a true friendship.